Ian. Ian.
Oh. That's not a fanfare. That's not epic. That's not how we want to start this off, Jackson.
I just want to go home now.
Can we do?
You are home.
Do whatever possible.
Okay,
Can we?
do over.
All right.
Okay.
Try it again.
All right.
Oh God.
I gotta finish eating this ice cream real quick.
Really? How are you
Okay.
eating ice cream and playing the kazoo at the same
It's
time?
okay. Channel the
I'm a
butterfat
No, I want to go back.
into your kazoo solo.
No, come on, dude.
What?
It's not a kazoo. You're ruining it for
What is it
everyone.
then?
Okay.
Ruining what for everybody?
Okay, here we go. Okay, you know what? I have the stream playing in another window, so I'm hearing everything over again.
Oh, you should probably mute the video.
Are
dude.
you now embarrassed over the fucking terrible job you did?
Yeah, I'm doing a really bad job already. I'm sorry.
You better pick it up as the stream goes on.
Okay, regardless, thank you everyone so much for coming along.
Seriously,
Thank you.
to the
You guys-
stream and for the Patreon. I've been doing a constant spit take since 10 a.m. Like, I'm getting dehydrated now. Stop being so nice, everybody.
Cool.
We are
Stop
like
it.
kind of blown away by the reaction to this Patreon thing. Thank you,
can-
everyone.
Thank
you. Crap.
Kind of. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Like I think we said it on the Twitter, but like all we could ask for is like you guys watching and enjoying the videos, and anything beyond is just, you know, points towards making us weep openly.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty easy too. We weep open
I'm like 75% right now. 25% more, and I will just sob for at least an hour straight.
That's true.
Jackson's gonna be drawing some stuff today, isn't that right?
Yeah. No. Surprise. It's
I
you.
don't think you're presenting right now, my friend.
Am I not?
Nope.
Oh no? No, I don't think so. Oh man, I wish I had tablets so I could show off my awesome art skills.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Now.
Yeah.
No.
Still not seeing anything.
Nope. Man, you really are not picking it up.
Listen, this is Google's fault.
Is it?
Yeah, blame it on Google.
I'm presenting.
Are you? You're not. You know, your icon is just all classily adjusting its bow tie.
Oh my
That's
god, that icon! That new icon is very classy, Jackson.
It looks
Thank you,
great.
by the
Yeah,
way.
thank
It
you.
looks great. You look great.
Kind of like to drive home how unprepared for this we were. Our highest monthly goal was $75. Like,
I don't think we were expecting to break that. Even.
Thought. Oh, I thought you were talking about the stream.
oh no.
No.
Stream? No, everybody knows we weren't prepared for the stream.
What about now?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. I can see it.
Oh, okay.
That's that. Oh, great. What is
Oh, yeah,
that? Is that
it's
a heart or a
That's
butt?
it.
It's a bug.
It's whatever you want it to
I
be.
feel like that's really the eternal question.
So what are we drawing today, Jackson?
A butt.
We are drawing. I'm hearing an echo. We are drawing spirit folk.
Fuck
The echo might be. Let me
because-
grab a pair of headphones. I'll be right back.
Yeah. That's like the only thing I can draw without spoiling everything.
Yeah,
And you guys
Yeah.
are gonna like everything.
all those many requests for, Thog's mom.
Dog's mom.
Yeah, Thog mom.
the Thog's mom
Yeah,
arc.
Thog's mom.
Does Thug have a mom, or was he birthed in like the Thug spawning pits?
Yeah, her name is Thumb.
I'm just gonna take a note of that and keep that for later.
Yeah.
This is gold.
It's gonna be hard for me to read chat and also
As per usual.
draw. Yeah, I only have two eyes.
All
And
right,
they only
well,
point in one direction.
That's
We'll
something to
convey-
work on for the next stream. Get more eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Right,
We'll convey anything anybody says to you.
We'll delang it right
We'll
over.
try. We'll try at least.
Yeah. No guarantees.
No, never. Never any guarantees. None.
I
Oh
need my Ash reference size.
The real monster.
All right.
So what are
Oh,
you
that
drawing
is too
first?
small.
Oh hey, look, it's Ash.
I don't know yet.
It's Ash. Yeah. Ash is the measuring stick.
That's right. I forgot about
That's all you are.
Great.
All right. It was a bad measuring stick because it was too small.
You're right, Neffy. It is suspect. There are
It
no
is- it
imps
is
in the
suspect,
mic.
yeah. No, there are still imps in there are imps in
Well, I
my
can't see
in my
those.
laptop microphone. I am using my other microphone right now because I didn't want to bother them. They're asleep. They're very cozy right now,
poor-
and I
poor
just
Yeah.
just in there
Adorable.
snoring away in their terrifying gibbering ways.
Like a little package of hot dogs.
I
Eh.
just don't, I don't want to wake them up because I've already lost one finger and I'm not.
Oh, they're feral?
Got things to fing today,
They're not feral, Fost. They're just testy.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're just enthusiastic about all of you
Okay.
guys.
They're extremely
It's
enthusiastic
not a
about
feral
their
raccoon.
biting
It's just
thing.
an enthusiastic
Okay.
raccoon.
All right,
Uh,
let's jump right into it, huh?
yeah.
It's a little late for that.
All right, first spirit folk.
Uh-huh.
But
Oh, it's the heart
Done.
bud. Man, I'm not looking forward to the
All right.
day when we fight the heart bud.
Ah,
That's a dark
it's gonna be a
day.
tough one.
Dark times. In the land of
just
heart
going. I don't know what I'm drawing.
Really.
Looks like a face. I think it's a face, and they have 2 lines instead of any features.
Yeah, you got to start with the 2 lines.
Who do
Then you
think
can
would
add,
be the one of the
eyebrows
groups
to
that
the 2 lines.
know about the heart butt. Would that be Gregor
Marcus?
because it's a monster, or Marcus because it's some sort of eldritch being?
It's
Well,
like
I think
obviously
there's a
some sort of
crossover.
romantic eldritch being. We would probably both know something about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marcus would at
romantic.
least have passing knowledge of
Hold
the,
on,
of the tale of
romantic.
the heart butt. Yeah, it's a heart. That's also a butt.
Oh,
Like,
okay. You know, I'm a little slow on the uptake today.
You had your
Just a
requisite
little-
3 cups of coffee. 6 cups of coffee.
Yeah, I only had 2 cups of coffee today.
I'm on my second cup of coffee right now.
I have
I'm
had
drinking-
0 cups of coffee in the past 4 or 5 days.
I'm
that
drinking
is
a
rough.
fine cup of tea, you barbarians.
How did you manage
Wow.
that, Faust? Did you switch to
How did I manage? How did I manage that? Oh,
Yeah, that's the question that I asked you.
I don't have an answer.
All right then.
I'm gonna give him some moe eyes.
Oh, perfect. I love your anime eyes.
I love
Jack.
the luscious eyebrows. No, you undid the lusciousness.
Oh
I'll
man!
bring the lusciousness back, but I realized I was ripping off some Naruto without
What?
knowing.
Oh no! I accidentally got some Naruto into this draw.
Yeah, oh god, it's everywhere.
I was a little afraid you were remaking Mr. Mole Man. I'm glad
No,
that
that's
it was,
exact- that is
not.
Yeah,
exactly
Mr. Mole Man's
what I
gone.
thought you were doing, yeah.
All right, he's gonna
Is
have
he
4
gone?
eyes.
Is he gone? Is he happier now?
No, he's not gone.
Sent to
as they
Baxter.
say.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You're gonna have to go visit him and find out.
No.
Yeah, we left
Is
some
it-
we left some loose strings there.
Where did he relocate to?
You're gonna have to visit him and find
Happy
out.
farm
Probably
family.
the Eldritch Plain of Hawaii. Could be.
That was some spot on improv there, Matt.
That was just me referencing older spot on improv by myself.
My
I'm not
God.
actually that cool.
Improv all the way down.
Get this.
I don't know. Okay. This is coming
That's
out
looking
weird.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
dude.
cool.
I like it. I'm digging it.
How about
Remember when I
like,
based
how about like
Spirit Folk
bunches
on
of
animals?
flowers that come out of its 3 head vases?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw shitty suggestions your way this entire time.
I'm gonna take them.
Great.
I run out of shitty suggestions sometimes. I know it's hard to believe.
Okay, what if it's like, what if you make one of the pairs of eyes smaller, and then it has a decoy set of eyes that are like big shoujo
Oh, like-
anime eyes?
Yeah, like the
So that like
the
so
monarch
that it,
butterfly.
yeah, exactly. So it pulls in the anime protagonists, but those aren't its actual eyes, and then it just bites their heads off.
Oh my God.
I don't want to draw that again. So a true shitty anime style. Just copy paste that.
all right. I do want to put a pin in Butterfly that has anime shoujo eyes instead of spots because
Yes,
that is something that I need
Yeah.
to see.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good job, Matt. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, no, this is just this is what my mind is like.
This is turning out great.
Shoujo anime butterflies. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So now he needs a neck.
You're leaving the eyes there. That doesn't does that
Yeah,
not
man.
interfere with your mental map of what you're drawing?
it's
Part of the mental map.
Yeah, come on, dude.
It's the Washington Monument of this
okay.
creature. Come on.
Okay, I got you. All right. No need to get so sensitive about it.
Very sensitive. All the time.
It's about
All
your
the time.
shoujo eyes.
Yeah, listen,
I have strong
it's a way of waifu.
You stop that.
no.
No, okay. All right, I'm gonna give him forearms.
Sweet.
I guess.
I'm
What's he gonna be
trying not to
doing with
make it
those
look like,
forearms?
well, you know who. Starts
Yeah.
with a C.
Right.
You know what that
I
is.
thought you were talking about Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Chris.
Oh yeah, it kind of does look like Chris.
Yeah, my fucking favorite spirit folk.
Chris.
Chris.
Oh yeah. No, I gotcha. I see what it's looking like now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, you're giving it the shapely hourglass figure there.
Yeah.
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 Oh no, maybe not. Okay, never mind. I take it back.
You think when that's done entirely with muscles, you call it a power glass? I'm just wondering.
Oh.
Whoa,
Dude, that's
Just
nice.
blew my mind.
Did he?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Somebody... Neffy brings up a good point. Jay,
Yeah.
are you accruing apologies?
Yes, right. Starting right. That's apology number one for missing anything that slipped past so far.
Sonia Soy Sauce brings up the good point that all it needs is a school uniform and some toast in its mouth.
Oh, that's coming later.
And its decoy mouth on its stomach.
Oh, no.
Which is happening now.
No.
Thank you
I'm
for all
beginning
these
to-
suggestions.
I'm beginning to regret this. We'll have to encounter this creature at some point in time, you know.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's just a spirit folk. He's not a monster.
But is he a nice spirit folk, or
maybe
is
it'll
he
just be an NPC that we can be friends with. Maybe it'll let us sniff its head flowers, which
I
I
don't
assume
know.
Jackson's going to add.
I-
in.
Oh yeah.
I kind of assumed that you don't just have decoy mouths and big muscly arms for tending a shop. Those are the kinds of things
Boss,
for
well,
field
like,
work.
you know,
How about
maybe
you
not
cut
back in-
out the
maybe not-
racism?
Maybe not
Well,
back in the olden days, but like it's the I don't know what century it technically is, but it's like it's
Yeah.
we're in a progressive.
Modern
you
times
know?
Okay.
for that.
Oh, it has creepy little dainty hands.
Yeah, that's pretending to shop. I'm gonna give him like a shop apron.
Nice.
Just probably give it a decoy shop.
Yeah.
The actual shop.
I like it.
Wow, these are all terrible ideas.
Are you guys reading the chat for me? I don't think you are.
Yo,
Oh yeah, this
reading
will
it.
be an
This
NPC
just
in the
says-
TI dating sim.
Yes.
Definitely gonna run into it headfirst on your way to school on the first day and be
Oh yeah.
horribly slaughtered.
I know, that's terribly presumptuous of me, everybody. I'm sorry. But look at him!
It's terrible,
Like-
man.
I'd at least be on guard, okay? I'm sorry. I'd at least
All
be
I'm
on
saying
guard.
is that a little bit of respect goes a long way, okay?
I
Especially with
respect
creepy
him.
anime
I
fish people.
respect him, but when he's staring at me with those giant anime eyes, I get a little
Less afraid of
concerned.
anime.
Your heart just goes doki doki.
It does, and not in a good way. He's very kawaii.
Oh, come on, Faust. He's more kawaii of you than you are of him. I'm gonna stop.
We should let's just stop
No.
the stream now.
No,
I think
keep it going. I'm liking it.
Okay.
I feel like that's infiltrated our lives more than it should. The whole
What?
weird Japanese.
What do you mean more than it should?
I mean, we use the word kawaii more than we should, Fox.
I'm
Probably not
understanding
as much as we
more than
should.
We should, yeah.
I don't say kawaii very much. I could stand to say kawaii more.
All
Yeah.
right, maybe it's just me.
I
Yeah.
don't say moe much either.
I do the Super Mario Brothers Super Show Mario impression more than I should, but not having the kawaii problem right now. You actually brought up something pretty interesting earlier. Doesn't Marcus, speaking of the age, doesn't Marcus call it currently the tin age because of reasons?
That he does, yeah.
You got,
No,
you got cool reasons.
Oh.
I do
You
have
got cool
reasons.
reasons. You should talk about them. They're really cool. I
Should I
like
go
them.
into those? Sure.
Yeah, you can go
Clarification
into those.
first.
Hmm?
Is,
Yeah, give me 2 seconds here.
the the Golem arc. They're like, oh, the Silk Age, the whatever. Is that just in reference to golems?
That's just in reference to Eltrain
Okay,
history.
that's
They got their
some
own shit going on.
That's some good clarification. And then the tin, bronze, gold, that's like worldwide. Or Free Isles wide.
Not necessarily. In fact, what
Okay.
Matt's going to talk about is wizard conjecture instead.
Oh, wizard conjecture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Wizard
are
con-
actual like
Conjecture.
there are actual maps for the ages. Like I got that all written out. It's just all the people you talk to are assholes, or you don't talk
Yeah,
to the
no,
people who
always.
would know. Like, hey Thog, how about some history? And Thog would be like, and then bust it out. Or you could talk to Colvin, and he'll talk about birds and punching and fists and the
Yeah, I'd rather
ocean.
do that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's probably all you're going to get.
Yeah. Honestly, Colvin would probably be a little bit more interesting and maybe closer to the truth in his own weird way.
Yeah.
You mean the truth.
The truth!
Not the truth.
This guy needs
Right.
needs a bigger.
Okay, so teenage, Marcus, things to
So-
say.
Well, as far as the ages of magic go, I should probably start at the beginning. I'm just going to go through this really fast, but the basic idea is that a long time ago, nobody's entirely sure of the exact time span, but once upon a time there was the golden age of magic, which is when, pretty much anybody can, use arcane force to do whatever they want without, incantation or anything. It's just
Magic
through the air.
short supply. Everybody was
no.
a wizard and big at that.
Yeah, and it was
That's not
probably
Everybody has a claim.
simultaneously the worst and the best because everybody was a wizard and everybody was a stupid powerful wizard.
Gregor tried to warn you.
The world was a really interesting place then. And then there was some sort of cataclysmic event, and nobody really knows exactly what it was. Some people say it's a war, some people say it was a giant natural disaster, some say it was the first coming of the tax goat. But either way, magic got a whole yeah. It got a whole lot weaker, and suddenly only particular people were able to wield it. They found that they had to start, doing specific hand signs or incantations in order to kind of coerce the magic around because it just got a whole lot more difficult. And then during this time, since so many people couldn't use magic all of a sudden, there was a group of, let's call them wizard fascists.
Oh no.
It's never two words you want to hear together. But they rose up calling themselves the exceptionalists, kind of talking about, we're mages, we're just kind of better than everyone else. So we're going to just try and control everything. So they tried to do that, and they eventually learned that even if they had a bunch of wizards, there were so many people with pitchforks and torches around that they just couldn't handle it.
Wizards, no match for a brick.
Yeah, and the Bronze Age of Magic came out of that, which was pretty dark, basically an age of witch hunts that lasted for at least 100 years.
Till
Dark.
100 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh
until just 100 years ago, pretty recently in the thrilling intent past. It was a pretty dark time. Like, some mages survived and passed on their shit, but mostly they were in hiding and just kind of scared. And then that kind of died down eventually. But magic is still kind of viewed suspiciously, and there aren't a whole ton of practitioners around, and a lot of the old glitch has been lost, so now it is the shitty tin age of magic.
Now, is this what it's commonly referred to as, or is this what Marcus glibly refers to it
This is what
as?
Marcus glibly refers to it as, and he'd probably get into a wizard vocal slap fight with other
He
wizards.
totally
over what
would.
it's called.
Basically, there are some famous research mages that wrote about this stuff, and these are kind of the colloquial names for each of the ages. There are probably different ones, but it's what Marcus knows it as, and it's what some other mages would know it as well.
So,
Anyway,
is there any real prevailing theory, or would it be this?
theory about what?
The ages and where magic is going.
This is kind of the prevailing theory, I'd say. Yeah.
It sounds mostly like terminology would be the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like this general kind of framework, I think, is accepted by most people who have bothered to like study into the past ages of Magic. But like,
Right.
yeah, people bicker about the specifics because like it's all still very vague, so nobody knows
So-
exactly what happened, and people like to argue about it.
So on the topic of bickering about specifics, Katrani,
Uh-huh.
Katarani, I think I got it right that time. Katarani?
Katrani?
Katarani?
Katamari?
No, no.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna gloss over that. Okay. Katarani asked what the actual name for it was, and you said they bicker over specifics, so there probably isn't an actual name for it.
Wizards bicker.
Yeah, well, like
You couldn't like walk into a tavern and be like, "Fellow wizard friend, let us talk about the Tin Age or the
Right,
Gold
like,
Age," and they'd be like,
it's-
"What?"
like it all kind of comes out of like a kind of academic discourse. So like it depends on one if any of the mages who happen to be nearby have like followed that kind of discourse, and it also depends on who they like actively think is correct. So like no, it varies. I couldn't tell you like what each of the different competing names are, but like these are kind of the most general ones. So if it's a knowledgeable wizard, they'll know what you're talking about if you say like, "Let us talk about the ages of magic."
Yes.
Nice,
I
interesting.
don't know if any of this is interesting. I hope it is.
I mean, I'm
I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm interested. There's also that unfortunate habit of mages to call everything that they don't really get. Yeah, it's magic. Like, it's magic. It's worse than my magic, but it's still magic. Like, anything that's sort of outside, that's vaguely outside the realm of comprehension. Like, let's take Colvin for example. That's an anomaly if there ever was one.
Yeah, and most importantly, what's Colvin's theory on magic?
Oh.
My secret is wizard drugs.
Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible secret.
Terrible
That is
secret.
an awful
Sitting up
secret.
Don't do it,
Katrani,
kids.
Katrani, you asked about, I hope I'm saying that right, you asked about research mages. Research mages
Hey,
would just be...
check the email, one of you.
I will.
What?
Not right now, though.
He told
Research
us
mages
we
are
did
basically
it wrong every single
wizards
time.
who use their power to kind of push back the boundaries of magical ignorance. So their powers might not necessarily have to do
depending
with
on who you
research.
ask.
They just no, absolutely. They just like they're trying to figure stuff out, and they record it for future generations. The most famous research mage that I can think of is Protagonist M. Feltweller, which is where Marcus got his Horatia Protagonist moniker from.
I see.
Yeah, fun fact.
Huh. So what does Colvin think about all of this? You never answered
You're
that.
really set on this.
I am.
He's
Because I feel like out of everybody, he'd get the closest to the truth. The truth.
Oh,
truth.
God, I don't.
truth.
It's only gonna make things more confusing, but I could do it anyway.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
confusing.
we're about that.
Yeah.
His view has something to do with okay, so let's say everyone's born. Mages are sort of a matter of luck, right? Like,
Sure.
it's you roll the dice and you're lucky if you can do it. Let's say Colvin was extremely unlucky when it came to that until he was exceedingly lucky, mostly at a later age than like most people, you know, awakened to the gift or whatever you want to call it, and it took on a completely different shape, functionality, whatever you want to call it, than everyone else's. Still, because it was part of an institution, was classified as a type of magic.
Theros has to do it in Colvin's voice.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna explain the Colvin bit in Colvin's
Before
voice.
you keep
Oh,
going,
great. Okay, great.
The way that he yes.
I realized something. We should save this. We're gonna have to make a lot of videos.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, this is
Okay.
totally okay.
There's plenty of stuff to explore.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff, but yeah, when it came down to it, he thought that he was gifted with what they call sorcery, stuff that breaks the rules of magic, and that sort of fit for him because part of an institution. Wow, I just got mega promoted past all these old geezers who have been trying to achieve a sorcery their entire lives. Basically, it's great, but his own understanding with the way his quote message works is ha ha, of course they call it sorcery because I've come the closest to the source, the place where all magic comes from. i.e., the truth. Points.
Oh, it's not the abdominal muscles?
That's him. A key core is the core to your learning.
Beautiful.
Best character.
Ultimately
I
not.
love Colvin.
Ultimately not helpful.
No. And like that, Colvin's the perfect example of. I think we touched on it before. I don't know if this is something that we were pitching around for something else, or if this is what it is in Thrilling Intent. But magic isn't conventionally teachable. One wizard cannot teach another wizard how to do a fireball the same way they do a fireball.
Yeah, every student's different, basically.
Right, and Colvin is the perfect example of that, because he's just like, no, you have to tell the fire to burn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Then again, like, once again, we fall back into the category of mages wanting to classify everything as magic or sorcery if it doesn't fall under the rules of magic. What Colvin has is... could be that, could be... who knows?
Nobody's entirely sure. He's a bit of an enigma.
Least of all
Most
Colvin.
people in the wizarding community do not like Colvin.
Oh yeah, of course not.
Not at all, no. I
And
think one of the major words used to describe him is uncouth.
Yeah,
I'll say uncouth.
he's very dedicated, but that's about it. I think comparatively, like, Inian hates him, and that's one of the more common approaches to the person, or that's one of the more lenient approaches to him amongst their peers. Again, Inian's full of hate for people, so yeah.
So
You know how it is.
real quick, I want to touch on stuff I'm seeing in chat about the Patreon.
yes,
If you see a reward that you want that's like sold out, you can just wait until next month. It'll be back.
It sure
yeah.
will.
Oh yeah, and that's something I wanted to touch on for Patreon. This is monthly, like it's a recurring monthly thing. You can change your donations, but like I just want to make sure that nobody's like, oh God, $75 every month, and like it comes as a surprise to them. Like
Yeah,
'cause
like don't go bankrupt.
It is,
please.
it is monthly.
Just
Remember
keep
to
in
mind, though, that you
give
can
us like
change it at any
just
point.
give us your good cheer and your smiles, and that's enough. Like
Oh yeah.
I still don't believe that anybody is willing to give us money for this. Like I'm waiting for it all to disappear. It's very surreal.
Yeah.
No.
And if you can't donate, that's completely understandable. Like
You are still our
don't feel
valued
bad.
fans.
No obligation. If you
doesn't
still
matter.
want to help us somehow, spread the word.
Yeah, or
the good
email
word.
us and talk to us.
Well, yeah, you can talk to us. You can say hi. Tell your friends. Get them
Do a
hooked.
dance.
First one's free.
Jackson, no.
Thrilling Intent will always be free for everyone.
Yes, yes, it will.
So you don't have to worry about us selling out to the man. Which would be ourselves?
Would it be ourselves?
I don't know.
Who?
I'm the
who would
man.
we sell out to?
I
Like
do
Wizards
call
of the
Matt the
Coast?
man a lot.
Yeah,
the
Matt
man.
is the man.
That is the
Yeah.
man.
You're
Wait,
the
what?
man.
Sorry, we talking? Why am I the man?
Oh,
Because,
because
man.
yeah.
You're either the man or the bomb. Which one do you want to be?
I think I'd rather be the man. I'm not feeling very explosive right now.
Okay, that's fair.
We can take you to Taco Bell. Hey ho! I'm sorry.
Me too.
I could go for some Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Could
right?
you?
I could go for $500 of Taco Bell.
That'd be enough to eat for a year. About.
Yeah,
Assuming you can like store all of those queso
It would be enough to
burritos.
eat until we die. Let's say that.
That would happen much quicker than
Exactly.
usual.
A few months.
Oh, James wants to know what Colvin's book is about.
Oh God. Okay, Colvin has a lot of books, but okay. First of all, actually, he's not bad when it comes to explorations of foreign lands and writing on the culture there. It's just the synthesis sections that are always he starts off informational. He thinks every book needs to have a good progression from beginning to end. I need to lay out the facts before I ring them home. So like let's say you read the first 2/3 of the book, you could chop the last third off and it'd be good. Like it'd be great even. It's just, oh my God, the stuff he says is offensive. like, Okay, so, like, breaking down a specific one, he's been traveling around Honorant, writing down all the different disciplines of like martial styles that people are learning out in the wilderness, right? Small towns and stuff like that. Yeah, he's taking note of all of these, and like good material, good talking about like how things are going out there in the Honorian wilds, like where stuff is kind of messy. Then he'll come to conclusions about how staff fighting was originally made because of a relationship to some sort of earlier revolution due to alcohol, and basically accuse all staff fighters of under it all being alcoholic. Like,
Wow.
it's a little problematic for people who want to read his books for the material, but the one in particular that Marcus is talking about is this book on magic, which does something similar, except talking about the different disciplines of magic. First of all, he tries to classify them into different disciplines, saying like, oh, of course, this is transmutation and elementalism and all that stuff, like, which is something mages have been doing for a long time, but problematically, he starts tying them to different areas, different covens, different eating habits, different nations, different, things like well, culture and race having everything to do with magic and drawing connections there. Colvin is very eager to draw conclusions, let's say.
Yeah.
He's fascinating to read, but very offensive in practice.
And pretty much wrong at every step.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know that. You don't know that.
Marcus does.
You don't know that your Alarani magic isn't secretly based on the fact that Alarani were sheep farmers for the past 200 years, and your magic is in fact geared towards herding sheep. You don't know that.
It makes sense, though.
So basically, also, I wanted to touch on.
I mean, you don't know that.
All of Colvin's books were printed in.
Oh
Onorant.
God! I don't know
wanted
if we
to
should
touch
say
on-
this. Okay, fine. Let's.
I wanted to touch on the printing, like the book approval and printing process for Onorant.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so there
This
is.
joke's too good.
Yeah, if I remember right, there is one publishing house in all of Onorant.
Yeah.
And when you have an idea for a book, you write it out. I mean, I guess ultimately it doesn't really matter if you write it out beforehand. But you go in, and you have to defeat all of the editors, all of the copywriters, everybody in the publishing house, all the way up to the
I
top.
forgot about this.
And if you can beat each and every one of them, then your book will be published.
You go into the publishing house with your manuscript, and they're like, "Okay, sir, do you have an appointment?" And then you fist fight them. It's like, "Okay, fine, I'll let you see an editor now." They open up this grand chamber, it's padded on all sides, giant marble floor. There's just a guy sitting there, back turned, shirtless, slowly turns around, points. "Let me see your manuscript, kid."
Gently puts his pen down on the table, cracks his knuckles. I love Onorant. Yeah, it's the best.
Produces simultaneously some of the best and worst literature of all time.
Yep.
Dude. Like if you're really adamant about getting your book produced, clearly you're very passionate about it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, if you keep coming back, like, day after day, year after year, and, like, getting the snot kicked out of you, they'll eventually appreciate your dedication.
Yeah.
That's reasonable of them. That's
Yeah, that's-
probably the route that Marcus would take to get something published in Honorant.
What?
I mean, he'd probably just self-publish on the Valafi Press.
Where was Ashling the Next Stabber was self-published, wasn't it?
Like,
Yeah,
to begin with, and then when a lot of foreign publishing houses really got interested in it, so there was some spreading around of the rights there, just so we could get maximum audience saturation
Do you have the names of these foreign publishing houses?
somewhere, like not on me.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He knows better than that.
Look, the sprinting press needed some use, I gotta go fast and I gotta distribute books, and it accomplishes both at the same time. I had to print something to keep it running, okay? Come on.
Paragon Pear asks, so did Kira and Marcus go through this to publish their book? I don't think it was published in the Honorian press.
Sprinting press. I just said it's the best press.
Now, is this your
Is that
wrestling
what that
move?
is?
Or is this Kier's new wrestling move, the printing press, or is this the actual printing press that he invented?
No, it's the sprinting press.
Sprinting
It's a printing press with legs that goes around attacking trees and making books out of them.
It's very quick and
extremely
environmentally
fast.
devastating.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that, Kier.
Have you
like,
been to Asshole recently?
Yes, that's why I cordoned off the bridge.
Yeah,
I
it's,
don't
it's
want
the
to
reason. It's the reason why erosion has been a big issue around the bar lately.
I do not want the sprinting press finding its way to the bar. This thing is practically made out of driftwood.
Wait, but it lives in the basement. What are you talking about?
This is its home, Ash. It
Yeah,
would
it has a
not
pen down
pollute
there and
its
everything.
own environment. Come on.
Okay,
Hey,
then-
you don't eat where you sprint.
You
Wait, no, don't shit where you sprint. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then what about the forest out back? Would it touch that?
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah, that's
That's all gone.
It's all
Have you
gone.
been outside lately?
Have you
Yeah.
been outside
I
lately?
just got back!
UA84, I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, asks, couldn't Marcus have just made a contract with the book to get it to multiply?
Yes.
But it was originally published before all of the tax code nonsense, so while he has done that recently, it's not how it was initially published.
Also, what do you have to trade for those contracts to make them multiply so much, Marcus?
There was some mumbo jumbo about blood. I don't know if it
Blood?
was
I heard
just
something
if that was
about blood.
showmanship.
I heard
yeah.
I
Well,
hope
there's
it's not
blood
friendship.
involved, you know, it can be,
Blood.
it can be
Friendship?
my blood, it can be somebody else's blood. I do friendship occasionally. I sacrifice some of my public image as a popular one because
You guys
know,
yelled at me so much.
because of my
about
huge
friendship.
ego.
Oh, Neppy asked, we were actually talking about this kind of recently, weren't we? If there is a TI-verse equivalent of the Illuminati.
Yes. That's all I'm going to say.
There is.
I can't go into
I'm
any
sure
more
it's got a
detail,
great
but
name.
yeah. It's definitely not just Illuminati.
Oh no.
Definitely not.
Moving on. How's our
Change that.
anime anglerfish monster looking, Jackson?
Shaping up. Yeah.
Oh wow,
quite shapely.
Oh cool.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
extremely shapely.
Its creepy little dainty hands are still.
Yeah, I'm not feeling creepy. He looks. The more you draw of him, the more that I really feel like this.
Like a
you,
respected,
strange
looks like a
creature.
respected
Yeah.
member of
yeah,
the
you know what?
like
You know what
it.
he's missing? A top hat and a cane under that one dainty hand.
Okay, I'm not one of those. You know who those are.
Workhorse.
A millionaire? A
Yeah.
fat millionaire?
Not
Thank
like
you very
really
much.
millionaire. Top hats don't grow on trees, and there's no trees anymore. So
I was about to disagree, but you know, kind of got to fix the tree. Trees don't just grow on trees, you idiot.
Bowden King asks if there are elves in the TI verse, or if it's just humans.
That's a good question, actually.
That is a good question.
that is a good question.
That's a pretty good question.
What do you define as an elf?
Oh god, I've got an
Wow.
answer though, guys. No, it's what you call it. They're considered a mythical being, like like orcs. People think that they might be out there at the far corners of the world because outside the Free Isles, there's a lot that hasn't been explored. Actually,
There's also
Hasn't been explored or recorded at least.
yeah, but
Yes.
But there are certain there are different teams of people that go around, let's say, killing different things to see what happens. Nobody's killed an elf so far and recorded it, so either they were killed by them or not. But they're present in folklore. No folklore from the Free Isles though. So
Some
Like-
people think that they were like a historical race that has since died out.
yeah, like
Nobody's
Marcus-
really sure. That's
Let's
what
say-
Marcus thinks.
Let's say an elf showed up tomorrow. Marcus would be like, aha! Everyone else would probably be like, what?
what is that? Or probably just like, oh, it's another spirit.
Oh,
folk.
it's
Yeah.
or oh, it's a person with pointy ears. Like when it comes down to it, most of the people on the Free Isles, like it's not their folklore, but yeah, there are rumors and legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To explore.
Strikes me as generally being a little less Tolkien-esque than most other fantasy because we're super nerds.
What? Huh?
No, but
If we were
Oh,
super
well,
nerds, wouldn't it be
what
more?
was I gonna say? Oh right, yeah. On the subject of elves, there is also one Mr. Quicksword who claims to be raised by elves.
That's right.
It's
That's
true,
a
yeah.
story for a different time, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
Not soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, now we're just thinking about all of that.
See, all right, yeah. Like I was saying earlier, this strange creature that you're drawing up definitely looks like the type of thing that would, as I step through a door, would say something like, "What are you buying?" Like he really,
Or it would just start relentlessly hitting on you.
Yeah,
I think.
I like that.
maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. The arms don't
I
actually.
mean, it's up to
look like-
Jay in the end,
Bro,
but yeah,
fuck.
go with that.
Oh, I was gonna go with the horrible slurping sounds and nothing else. Like,
Oh, good. Well,
Nice.
the arms.
That's
The arms kind of
interesting.
strike me as those like tender crab arms that gently pinch things and pick them up.
yeah, yeah, that, yeah,
You ever got them pinched by a crab? They're not. I don't know if I'd say they're gentle.
Well, okay, maybe it doesn't feel gentle, but like if you watch a crab pick something up, they look like they take so much care with it until they demonstrate their absolute lack of motor control. And
Ever just watched a crab caress
Yes.
something?
I don't know what they're called, but they're the crabs that decorate themselves with
Oh,
crab.
you're thinking of crabs.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Asshole.
Are you not?
Yes, I am thinking of crabs, but no, I forgot what they're called. They're like something crabs that decorate themselves in crap to hide.
Fancy crabs.
Fancy crabs. Let's go with that.
Yeah, the fancy crab.
Aha! This monocle will be perfect for fitting in at the ball. No predators will find me there. More of the cheese fondue. Blub blub.
This is how Throwing a 10 gets written.
This is in fact how it gets.
Yep, pretty much.
Considering the fact that it's not written,
Yeah.
sure.
This is how it
Process.
happens.
This is the process wherein ideas are talked at each other.
Shouted
Yeah.
mostly. Though I
Preferably
think at this
shouted.
point, shouting has replaced like talking volume for all of us.
Oh,
yeah.
Or at least for me.
Become
I
the
don't-
new norm.
Yeah. I project when I speak now. Ah!
I
I
feel
can-
bad when we go to restaurants.
Me too.
I do too, because it's not like we're trying to yell above the din. It's just
It
we
just
all
happens.
happen to have very loud voices.
Yeah.
And very
Yep.
important things to say.
Yes, which is why we invented the veto system
Yeah.
to stop us from saying those important things.
Ugh.
Oh,
Let's leave that there.
yes, let's leave that there. Kat is asking, what makes something mystical a spirit folk and not necessarily something else? Like are dragons and griffins and such spirit folk?
That's
Nagas.
good. Oh, okay. This is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually this is something I want to actually tackle in a video with Gregor, but I'll give you a little bit of a sneaky
Bit of a
preview.
taste.
There is a group of people out there that okay. So when it comes down to spirit folk, there's a lot of differences, but the most apparent is they have some sort of alternate condition to their mortality. Like the number one rule for living things is they exist and then they die usually. A spirit folk is a creature that when you put it down, something strange happens. On top of that, they could possess some sort of domain control over the world, but like generally when you put it down, it turns into a wisp or something weird happens. This of course leads to some strange distinctions, like there is an immortal crab out there in the Honorian desert somewhere that nobody's been able to kill, that's likely just a beast, but people think is a spirit folk because of its weird mortality rate.
Right.
Like,
Before you go on, I wanted to touch on just really quick. Though we're giving you these like classifications and distinctions, this isn't like final say. We're trying to present it as though there are actual people in the world coming up with these distinctions.
Oh yeah. Like
So,
there
like,
isn't. Oh, I know the singular truth, but there's
Right.
like these are all interpretations of the people, and like they all have opinions, and most of them are wrong. Like
Right.
the magic one is the best example of how people can just be wrong. Spoilers.
Yeah.
So,
So
if we contradict it later, you'll know why.
well, yeah. Definitely not because we're terrible, but that's beside
surprising
the
amount, like, find out.
No, yeah, no, I've got everything. I've got
Surprising.
a lot of shit written down, but no, what you call it? When it comes going back to spirit folk, there are actually the main point of the distinction is sort of spirit folk that can communicate. Sometimes self-identify as them. Sometimes they self-identify as gods or something else. Spirit folk is partially a term that's foisted on them by a group of hunters that actually experiment with what can and can't die. There are subspecies within spirit folk, and there's actually a job out there somewhere where your job is to kill pretty much everything in the world. So there are hunters whose job it is to, well, kill things to see if it comes back or does something weird. And there are creatures out there that have never died and remain unclassified. Like, it never died and been recorded. Like, stuff that's so dangerous, even these highly, highly trained hunters don't know if it's a spirit folk or what. But if the creature is sentient and self-applies, the term spirit folk makes everything a whole lot easier for everyone, so people tend to like it.
Right,
But,
and unless you're going to keep going on that, I have a question on that point specifically.
Mm?
Would a creature that self-applies the term spirit folk be doing so outside any influence of humanity?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah.
so they call themselves spirit folk without seeing other humans call creatures like them spirit folk and deciding to go with that?
Well, the thing is, like, spirit folk is a term that was originally made by the spirit folk. Like, humans have their own term for them. It's less flattering. The Enorians used the term spirit folk because they had a long history with the spirit folk. They liked them for a very, very long time, so they used the title that they prefer. There's a less friendly title we'll get into at some point.
Okay.
Butt people.
Yeah, it's but
Yeah.
yeah,
Got it.
it's butt
Knew
people.
it.
That's like, I love working on this project to death. One of the frustrations is having a complete world picture and trying to dole it out in a way that's
Bite-sized
still
portions.
fun that's still fun and interesting for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Probably.
Also,
I
the
gotta
amount of things
demonstrate
we
restraint.
can't say.
Yeah, mostly me. Like,
Yeah.
you've got a lot of stuff about your guys' characters that you like desperately want to say but can't because
I don't know
things.
about desperately. but-
Desperately every day. No, but like these guys also, I don't want to give the impression that they know everything about everything because that's
Sure don't.
that's all up here.
I'm finding out things right now.
Yep.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm asking questions.
Yeah. Like ideally they'll be surprised as hell whenever I break out stuff. So I'm only going to things that like probably wouldn't surprise them because I've
Yeah.
got to get the genuine reaction when they find out.
I do like being able to react genuinely. It helps a whole lot with
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
it
I'd be so surprised when you find out Kier's
Oh,
a
dude,
tiefling.
I'm gonna be.
Here's a tiefling.
so shocked.
Here's a tiefling. but
explains
one-
everything!
Oh my god, this explains everything.
This explains everything, but where's his tail?
Where's the fire resistance also? That's the big one.
Yep.
He's looking sassy.
Oh,
I like it.
there was a question that got washed away.
Can we call him the Sasquatch?
Yeah.
All right.
That's great.
All right.
Oh.
So there was a question that got washed away that was interesting, I thought. If well, I guess of the main three, what would they
Marcus.
have for Okay. I guess that's your answer for the question I haven't asked yet. Of the main three, what would their spirit animal be? And I guess Jay, pick character, and then have their spirit animal be a thing. I think it was a familiar.
Oh.
Off the top of my head, I just want to say wolf for Ash.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought about this.
Maybe like a normal type goat that isn't creepy and pudgy and speaks with a man voice. Grunts in a man voice, rather. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough because it might also just be an imp. It might just be the imp with a beard.
No, it's gotta have fantastic hair though. That's
That's a
the
good
key.
point. So maybe
Fantastic
like a
hair.
tiny lion. I don't know. That's tough. Lion isn't very Marcus.
Gregor would be.
For Gregor,
The
Gregor would be
temptation
like
to say a cow, but
a cow, maybe like a dog, like some sort of cool, loyal dog. I don't know.
maybe, yeah. I know people think of Kira as the dog.
Yeah, that's 100% accurate. That's what I was gonna say.
True. Maybe like a maybe like an ox rather than a cow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the raging bull stance or something.
Yeah, for sure.
I was thinking, yeah, dog is spot on. Okay, I don't know enough about birds, but thought bird, some type of bird. One of them, some type, the upset type.
I'm gonna say an egret.
Which one is the one that digs through the trash the most and makes the ugliest noise?
Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah, eagles. That's the one.
Definitely eagles.
No, seagulls.
Seagulls.
Oh, I heard
Eagles are.
I
Eagles
heard
are way
eagles
too much.
also.
I'm thinking eagle.
Like if we could get if we could get a
trash
seagull, if we could get a seagull that
Eagle. That's a spirit animal. Trash eagle.
That's really
There
what a
you go.
seagull is.
Oh god.
Okay.
Perfect.
did we all answer already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for sure what mine would be, but maybe I'll come back to it. No big
I
deal.
think like what was okay, you had that character a long time ago that had like a ferret like creature living in its
Yeah, Vermines. Yeah, no, there were several of them, and they ran through tunnels in his armor.
yeah. So I'd say Ermine, but with fantastic hair.
That's a good idea. Maybe like tiny stoat horns.
Like tiny little stoat horns, man.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
All right. So next question. Paraseal. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm the worst at this.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
You're
You're
doing
doing
Asked,
your best, Faust.
I'm just gonna add an apology. I'm gonna add a blanket apology for any mispronounced name.
Yeah.
It's gonna
That's
keep
just- that
happening.
goes without saying.
We are
All right.
sorry.
The question was: so is don't a spirit folk that happens to be a pig bat, or
And now we get to talk
Yeah.
about Noble Big Bat.
yeah,
Noble Big
no.
Bat.
I feel like we might want to save some of this for
for a thing?
yeah, because a lot of this stuff is like monster spirit folk.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. And
Crossover.
I feel like that'd be a good opener for monsters with Gregor.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was kind of intending to like. First, we gotta lay down some beats about what a Monstar is. You feel?
All right, I'll lay down the beat. Boom.
Was that it?
There was.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was the beat.
That,
Okay.
that was Pat.
But that's an extremely good question, and I really want to answer it. I have an answer. I actually answered it extremely recently.
Well, now we are like required to answer in video form, so
Yeah.
we might as
That's
well.
fine. We'll get to it.
Sorry.
That's
No,
just-
Sorry to
question
just
will be
poop on
answered
that
now.
parade immediately, but
Yeah. Oh no, but like we're going to answer that question.
no,
I
it's,
feel like
Feel
you'll like
free
it
to-
better.
feel free to ask anything about anything. That's just specifically one we wanted to do a video on.
Now that we hit that monthly tier.
Oh god. We've got to do so much, guys.
Let me refresh our Patreon here so I can be fucking wowed again.
Okay. Any other
Jeez.
startling questions? I'm startled.
Kat asked, "What did I miss?"
Nothing.
Yeah. Us,
not much.
Us backpedaling.
Yeah.
So what's the name of this spirit folk, Jackson?
I don't know. You're the name guy.
Torvalid.
No, that's Sam, the merchant.
Okay. I see he's adopted a human name.
No, it's Girl Sam.
Girl Sam. Okay. Samantha. Okay, good. I got you.
No, just it goes by Sam.
Just Sam. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where
Sam-
are the anime eyes?
You're doing pretty good, Sam.
They're an overlay, so I don't ink them. Duh.
Right. You got to make them all like blend into the. Now is that chitinous armor, or is that like?
No,
Gelatinous.
yeah, it's Jello.
It's rubber. It's Hollywood rubber. It's a big costume.
It's sort of like thick cartilage, under like frog skin is what I'm thinking.
Call it
Gross.
Frardledge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eck. So I haven't asked you guys this question in a while. What's your most favorite memory from the recent shit we've done? From all that,
Are you
all
talking
them.
to us or the
You guys.
fine folks?
Us?
You.
I can't see you pointing your finger.
You. That one over there.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say so far my favorite is that scene with Inian and Ash. Whenever Ash is like
Still same answer.
super emotional. Yeah.
Still
Yeah,
the
it
same.
was good. I liked that.
It was good. It was a good scene. Come up with something original. Oh,
Out of the recent stuff, I really liked the scene where the group puts together the Sparkle Axe of Friendly Foraging and gives
Oh
it to
god, that was
Tigger.
so good.
That was one of my favorites.
I also I just remembered because my brain doesn't work. I just remembered the scene where Marcus came out and talked to Ash. I really liked that too.
That was a great scene.
Oh yeah, no, I thought that was also one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I guess
Very good.
my scene hasn't aired yet, so I'll come up with another one.
Oh, okay.
That's probably gonna be my favorite
Yeah.
How do you know?
because I know you
Because you were there.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I
kinda
guess we could. We could tease at something. Watch the channel coming up over the next few days. It's going to be a nifty little surprise.
Check it out.
that's not teasing anything.
That's teasing something. No, there's going to
Hey,
be.
don't unsubscribe, guys.
No, but watch it more closely than you might have usually, because there's going to be a nifty little surprise.
There?
Yes,
Should I know about this?
maybe.
I
I don't know. No,
genuinely.
No, I think this is just me and Jay.
yeah, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in a little club.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're in
we
a
are.
clique.
Yes,
We
but
finally founded one.
nifty little surprise coming up. Been a lot of long nights getting that surprise.
Two.
Two long nights.
Two of them.
Okay, fine. I don't want to know about your. Stupid...
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure you already know.
Sign it to me and.
Yes. Okay.
All right, here we go.
I really wish I could do American Sign Language.
Yeah.
So bad.
I know a little American Sign Language.
I know.
you?
Yeah, I took a course in collage and was very interested in it
Oh,
because
cool.
like I like the idea of talking without opening my mouth. Because
Yeah.
despite
I like that idea for you too.
I used to know most of the alphabet, but it's kind of faded from memory by this
I
point.
used to know a little bit of Native American sign language. That's not a joke.
Really?
Really?
Cool. That's really cool.
All I
Where'd you learn
really
that?
remember is coffee now,
Oh yeah, that's
which is true about so much of my life. But yeah,
I remember before the haze descended.
for the haste.
Oh yeah.
Like the spell.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
haste
I
in our
gotcha.
universe?
this was important.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Yes,
haste.
it's
It was
been
used on Ash.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
That was a
Also,
great scene too.
also, disclaimer. Gonna come out and say it right now. Haste probably one of the best spells in anything ever. Whenever you can get it, haste is amazing.
Haste is
Always
the best spell. It has made our Baldur's Gate 2 playthrough unbelievably more choppy. As in, more swords.
faster.
More swords.
I think Jay breaks the sound barrier.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, right. You have cheetah feet. Okay, but more importantly, there were some questions asked.
But get haste, kids. Learn haste. Go to school. Learn haste.
Go to school. Go to school. Come on.
Kids.
Okay. More importantly, last call falls under the more weekly videos thing that.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna start doing that more often. It's just like
Pretty hard to get us all in one place at one time.
not only that, but we've been like scrambling for the last.
just no, like I actually think it wouldn't be that hard to like get one or two of you guys together. Like it's not that hard. Like you shouldn't blame yourselves, man. It's just where we're at. Like right now you're kind of in a dire situation, let's say, in a foreign land.
The tone of the show right now doesn't quite fit with a chill last
Oh,
call.
but it's coming back. Oh yeah.
Yeah, last
Big
call is
time.
absolutely coming back.
Oh,
so
no,
is
no,
Phantom
no.
Fridge.
I thought you were talking about Faust being in Missouri.
How?
'Cause I was just thinking about us not all being in the same.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Okay, I could see why you'd think.
Apologies to.
to me for reminding me that I'm in Missouri.
Yeah.
So sorry, Faust.
So
It's
sorry.
alright. It's alright. but no, yeah. Last call's coming back.
Oh, it's
Fanart
absolutely
Fridge also. Fanart Fridge is
Oh,
also
God.
coming back.
We gotta
That-
figure out.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that also didn't even fall under the Patreon more videos thing. That's just coming back. Like that was
Yeah.
gonna come back no matter what. Like, holy
We gotta
crap.
figure something out for that, guys.
For the Fanart Fridge, there's
last
so
one-
much.
Oh,
We
yeah.
already
One,
filled the
by the
fridge
time we
up.
published it, there was already like double that.
Yeah, it's
If
tough.
anybody has any
Not to brag.
suggestions, let us
For
know
how to
because
deal with all of this fan art,
Yeah.
we're sinking under very slowly but
it's
surely.
amazing.
And release another video is totally a valid suggestion. Like
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
like just release another video. They've been good so far. That's a valid suggestion.
Another Fanart Fridge?
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
just be a long ass video.
Yeah, like it, dude. Let's do
2
it.
hours.
It's gonna take a day to record.
And then, not gonna let this one slip by, but James Howell asked the question: is Punch Dome canon or
Yes.
Gaiden?
Oh, it's canon. It's canon.
Yeah,
It's
Punch
canon.
Dome is canon.
100%.
Uh,
Colvin's business card says Punchmaster on it. He's the Punchmaster of Punch Dome. I
Would you,
mean,
guys,
like,
would you guys say that it's safe to assume that any given video, whether or not it's like a little extra episode thing, is canon unless
No.
stated otherwise? Okay.
Not be safe to
I'd
assume
say, here's what I'd say. I'd say that everything is vaguely canon.
Sure. Sure.
that. Golamark vaguely can.
Canon.
Holiday episodes, some canon, some less. You know.
Yeah.
It's just, we want to have fun.
Extreme Chili Cook-Off is 100%
Oh
canon.
yeah, no, that's just a Zinkawa thing.
That's more canon than the
okay.
actual episodes.
Yeah.
It's the most
The
canon
episodes
thing
might
we
as well
put
be
out yet.
fan fiction.
Might as well at this point. That was monumental.
I'm
really-
I was
really
so
liking
impressed by what you did for that.
The chili cook-off.
That was great.
Gotta hand
That
it
was
to you.
wonderful.
Wait, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I was like, what is he gonna do for Greaster? Of course.
Yeah.
Chili cook-off. It's so simple.
Oh, I thought you were talking to someone else because, as far as I'm concerned, that's a terrible idea.
No, that's a brilliant idea, and you should be proud of yourself.
Thanks, man.
Reduced
entire-
person is absolutely a spell. Marcus technically has it, he just doesn't use it much.
Not very useful.
I think he's used it
It's
once.
extremely useful. You guys just don't have any fucking.
I should use it to make my imps even smaller. Shit.
What?
It's
Why?
been there the whole time.
Imps into his bloodstream.
Imps destroyed by white blood cells.
Oh, God. Somebody saying that in chat is officially going to make you start using.
All right, so somebody, Knight's friend Threadweaver, the good old Threadweaver, wants to know what the menu at the Punch Dome is.
Oh
Knuckle
God.
sandwich.
Okay. No,
Knuckle
so
sandwich.
it's not a
Oh,
knuckle.
someone already made that joke before me.
Yeah.
It's not a knuckle sandwich. He doesn't want to lose his his
Cooking
license.
license.
His certification.
I was gonna say his liquor license, but Colvin does not serve booze at the Punch Dome. No, the menu at the Punch Dome right now, let's say, is it's all food he's purchased from elsewhere in his travels. It's all
Colvin can't
old.
cook. Colvin
Colvin
can't
can't cook. The thing is, the menu at the Punch Dome is now likely determined by these guys.
All right, did
And
Colvin
like-
hire us?
Kind of.
Something like that.
Dang it.
Yeah, no, it's likely determined by these guys, and that's way more frightening.
Also,
I think we did something
here-
good.
like I can answer for Kier. I can't answer for them, but Kier makes poppers.
Oh God.
Not potato poppers, not chicken poppers.
I see. Paupers.
No.
Okay.
There we go.
Uh,
Oh, one last.
I think Ash would not want affiliation with that restaurant.
Too bad.
Well, then she's not going to learn how to become a 99-star chef.
That's how we're promoting the restaurant, featuring Ash the Next Stabber.
Yeah.
Oh, this is exactly why I don't want to be affiliated with the restaurant, guys.
And Marcus the Valafi.
Yeah, you'd think you wouldn't want to be associated with the next stabbing, but
Not
whatever.
the yeah.
Uh,
They serve awesome poppers.
yeah, they do.
All right, so this guy's done.
They also serve the only poppers.
Oh, Elfie wants to know about podcast stuff.
Huh? Where?
Elfie wanted to know about podcast stuff.
Oh, when we're guesting on their podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
we're
up.
going-
That's up to you guys.
First of all, we should do a shout out. Do the shout out, Faust.
Oh yeah. Shout it.
Shout out to Elfie and their friends podcast, Spirit Folks Saturdays, where they dissect our show.
I fucking love your shout out voice.
Ah!
No,
you talk
and
more about our show than there is content to our show.
but we're going to.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Matt's face.
Hey, sorry about that. My
Matt, your face is showing up.
Your face.
Is-
Oh
no,
God.
get out of there.
Oh,
Your
you're
microphone.
luminous
No,
light.
Why? Is it gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there
Oh,
are
now
two,
you're in the
there are
chat
two
twice.
Falafels in the
Oh
chat.
no!
One of them's just an illusionary duplicate.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Back.
Back, doggies.
Make this one super cute, Jackson. But yeah.
Oh, like
no,
a fuzzy
as,
box with a cat tail.
no, shut up. But we were talking about the podcast. No, we're going to be guest starring on that podcast.
Guess
Coming up, we need to. We're still hashing out a date because we've been like, I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know what everyone else's schedules were like, but I had to do the 2 holiday things last week and the
it's been a little crazy getting the Patreon.
bunch of episodes, getting the Patreon together. So I've been deliriously overworked, but we're gonna do something. It's gonna be freaking awesome.
Yeah. So we'll shoot you an email and we'll coordinate with everybody so that, people don't miss it because of work or school or weird time zone things. I don't know how those work. Yeah.
It's
We'll
a
figure
problem.
it out. We'll figure it
I
out.
gotta-
It'll happen.
I gotta dig a hole and sit in it for a while, each day, every day.
Yeah, no, dig yourself a thinking hole.
Yeah, dig myself the thinking hole. Yeah.
I got one of those out back, yeah. It hasn't seen much use. It's kind of been taken over by some really enthusiastic raccoons.
It's turned into a stinking hole. I used to have a sinkhole in my backyard in Florida.
And then
It became a snake hole.
Oh, okay, that
It's
is interesting. In
Filled with
fact,
30 snakes,
yeah.
about 5 feet deep. We put a piece of plywood over it.
neat. Yeah, plywood is a good deterrent measure.
Yeah, it's a great determinant.
It's a good determinant measure for toddlers to fall into a snake pit. All right, wait, I'm trying to think cute.
A box that's fuzzy like a cat with a tail
Don't
and
listen to
ears.
Faust ever. What's a cute base animal?
a crab.
Why are we
Make a
going
crab.
on?
A crab.
With a fancy
Motherfucking crab.
Oh, cute base animal. I had one in my
An
hand.
ermine.
No,
I'm not going anything.
A stoat.
a lizard. Yeah, stoats are lizards, right? No, those aren't stoats.
Yeah.
Skink is what I was thinking of.
Stoat is a type of beer. Thank you very much.
No.
Uh,
Oh, Katrani asks, how does learning spells work
Katarani.
for you guys? Katarani. Okay. Thank you.
okay, so what you call it? This
what
is
was the question?
how does learning spells work for you guys? Okay.
I don't.
Yeah. Gregor don't because
Magic.
Gregor,
how it
Gregor
go.
no. Matt's playing sort of a permutation on the classic sorcerer, Sorcerer-lock, if you will. And he draws from Normally, I'd be able to, as the GM, supply them somehow with the magic they get. Unfortunately, with Matt's character, being a combination of two spellcasters that in this universe are powerful and incredibly independent, he gets to draw his own spell list and pick his own.
Oh, I like Salamander.
That's the meta reason, but the in-universe reason is Marcus's energy is let's say incredibly unique and highly volatile, and also I think this is just my own personal interpretation, but he only occasionally gets off of his ass and tries to do things with it other than what he knows how to do.
That is like 100% correct. He's basically stuck in like an Eldritch Blast Imp I-Beam rut right now.
He's working in some shadow weaving.
Yes, yeah, no, he's trying
Shadow
to get his shadow weaving chops nice and big, but
I don't think
he's comfortable with what he knows right now, but will be kind of pioneering some new stuff soon, I think.
Yeah, not spoiling anything, but would you keep
No.
Oh,
something might
You
break
sound
him
like-
out of his
You
rut.
sound dumb.
You sound dumb. I sound great.
Yeah.
All right.
Come
I
on.
love how I sound.
You sit enough to, yeah. You listen to the things enough. Eventually, the dumbness just grates away the part of your brain that's offended by it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Just portraiting episodes, replaying the same part like 6 times, getting it to sync up. Like, all right. I've heard this before.
Oh man, I am so glad that my work is done when I draw the characters. I don't have to sit through us again until I watch it. But then it's all nice and edited.
And pretty
Thought you-
and
Yeah, it's all pretty.
Thought you were making a crap, Jackson.
Yeah, I tried.
Oh, you actually tried to do crab?
Yeah, then I got
Doing
not
a
very far.
dope now.
So now no, that's a crab girl, please.
Yeah,
Yeah, clearly.
we have
That's
too
a-
many
that's a
kawaii
stone.
animal.
What are you talking
animal
about?
girls, you guys.
The salamander.
I'm gonna make it nice and androgynous, so we can't keep claiming to have cute bat girls.
There's really
Do
just
we
the one.
even have any?
Any
we
bat
have
girls? Yeah,
Any
we have the
bat
one.
girls?
We
Yeah.
have the one.
We got the one.
Exactly.
Well,
Is that
Did
too
we?
many?
Yes.
oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
we got more than one. Just keep your eyes out at night.
Okay.
Are
Fair
pig
enough.
bats nocturnal?
I don't know. I'm not talking about pig bats. Get out of here.
Oh, all right.
I thought we were talking about pig bats.
Maybe you are. Look
Yeah.
at this salamander smile.
Oh, that's pretty cute. It's like it's a little Charizard, you know that.
Yeah, little Charizard. Yeah.
Rafika Lee 18 wants to know what class Ash is, and I think I can answer that one. Ash is a neck stabber. She specializes
magic.
in the stabbing of necks, it's an ancient magical technique passed down through the ages. She is the current heir to the technique.
You know what? All right, Marcus. Fine. We're just gonna go with that. We're just gonna go with that.
Look, if you don't want a storied past, Ash, then you should.
I don't want your storied past.
Are you sure about that? Because
Yes.
I have some
But I've already done the drawings.
storied pasts.
Rigger, I'm sure they're very nice, but none of you even asked me about this.
Well, we already know. We've seen you in action.
Ugh.
We don't need to interview you.
You need to ask my permission before you come up with this past and draw pictures and then release it in picture book form. It's just impolite.
Ash, what are we? People who follow laws? Come on.
Yes.
Come on. How does Gregor learn a new stance? Jackson?
Well, he sort of learned some in the Outriders. He's also good at improvising, and some of the knowledge from the Outriders has gotten a little twisted or improved, he'd say. And that's probably most evident in the names.
The elusive clam.
Yep. Or is it the Wiggly Clan? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Originally, they were actually they were a couple taken from what was his original class?
Warblade.
Warblade, thank you, from Pathfinder or whatever. And I changed. Whatever. I changed the names to, avoid copyright issues. There was like the elusive black pearl or something, and that became the wiggly clam.
Wow. Okay.
But now I just, yeah.
Super lame.
The stance of the elusive clam is my favorite thing, ever.
Also, I hate to ruin this, but that looks like Kawaii Voldemort.
My browser is just messing up, so I can't check it out.
Yes. Okay, I'll make it more dinosaur-y. It's not working.
What are you doing?
Oh, that is
Quick,
just
make it
a
split
big...
away.
Yes, perfect. Oh, wow.
man.
Is an instrument.
Okay.
Did you just delete all of it?
Yeah, you ruined it, Faust.
We must burn it to the ground and
so
start
sorry,
anew.
everybody. I'm not sorry.
So Gregor's getting more stances too.
Good.
We'll see. When he finds something that works, comes up with a name for it.
Also,
like the stand plant with a
Everybody in the chat is now catching up to the audio. It's like, oh god, it does.
okay. But
Okay.
I've also actually noticed something that you've been doing lately with less picking up new stances, more just performing actions that aren't like part of a strict training regimen or whatever. Like it's just he's improvising more, which I think is cool, and like coming up with his own stuff on the spot.
Yeah, stances are kind of a holdover from the strict Outriders
Right.
stuff. So he still does them, but he's
So after hanging
figuring his
around,
own stuff out.
yeah, after hanging
He's
around
evolving
Marcus
as a
here,
player.
he's seen Marcus and been
Yeah.
like, okay,
Ah.
I don't necessarily need a plan to survive. Debatably.
No, but we'll see where his improvising takes him. Maybe it'll change things up.
Yeah, open him up to entirely new and never before thought of possibilities.
Yeah, stance of the plant with a mouth.
Yes.
Stance of the table. That's a good one.
Oh my god. We're going to defeat some sort of horrible elder god by tabletopping it at some
Oh,
point.
yeah.
It's
Not
gonna
if
be
I
great.
have anything
We're
to
gonna-
say about
We're
it.
going to travel to the ends of the universe, like look out into the inky abyss, and then mega tabletop something into oblivion. It's going to be beautiful.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
You
This
don't.
is gonna happen, Jay.
I know. It's the worst.
Has evidence in the most if in a life-threatening situation where Ash is that out? Is that episode
No.
Damn
No.
Okay. Great question from Demon Hunter 198.
Way to
If
go,
the
dude.
group was to reclass, what would everyone be? Marcus would be a bard. Pure and simple. A bard.
a bard?
A bard. What about everyone
Like
else?
this is given their choices, right? Like
yeah,
that would be
yes.
Marcus's choice. Yeah, not
Yes.
not yours as a player to be like.
Mine as a player would also be a bard.
Oh, okay. So
Oh yeah.
I have this problem where Marcus is just me but exaggerated.
I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah.
you two. What about you?
I'm thinking. Shawnee, not next. Nose goes. I'm touching my nose.
Gregor would want to be some sort of paladin. But I'd probably say an
Like
archer.
himself, but with free horse.
Yeah, he'd want like rideable things. He'd want the shield. He'd want possibly
Some armor or something.
armor, curing
Yeah.
magic a little bit.
Yeah, that would totally appeal to him.
As me, I'd probably say an archer, because he knows how to arch.
Does
he
he? Does
Yeah.
he? I've never seen him march before.
Yeah,
That's an
he's
Outriders
never
thing.
had a bow.
He
Cool.
can arch.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can still arch. We'll see.
Yeah. Is that a talent that you have to keep? I think that's probably a talent you have to keep up on.
Probably. But hey,
Yeah.
maybe. If he ever drops his glaive for some reason.
He's dropped it once before.
Yeah, he's. I mean,
Yep.
When
Butterfingers.
Marcus accidentally exploded a mark onto it.
yeah,
Right.
you jerk.
Hey, it was I stand by that. Whatever.
This is. What's
All right,
what about you, Faust? Is
Probably
mixologist a class?
Spellblade, probably,
Cool.
for Ash. Just to
Aren't you
simplify.
that already?
No,
Nah.
in a way, but no. Just from Ash's perspective, it would be like simplifying matters.
Oh, jeez, you and your dangerous past.
Oh, oh no.
I can't really talk, but we just...
Yeah, I mean, all of
We
us
haven't gotten
know
into
about
mine.
dangerous pasts. Where did Jay go? Is he?
Huh? I'm still here. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
there,
just
man.
waiting for you to finish your crap.
Oh, I thought. Wow.
Kier would probably, given his own choices, he likes being able to tinker with things. Like, talking classic classes, I'm thinking he'd like Artificer a lot. Like,
Yeah.
like he likes being able to make. Well, I don't know. From his own perspective, he loves making new things and pushing the boundary. But Artificer is like a person who makes old things but brand new.
What? God, I love Kier.
Make artifacts. If I were going to reclass, it would probably be his current class is like a thuggish rogue.
Gotcha.
He'd probably want to be an assassin because it's basically his job, but way the fuck more efficient and less shitty. Like he would just want to straight up grade to like I wanna be an assassin, just straight up.
Yeah.
And like I know in a lot of permutations of tabletop, rogue grows into assassin, so like he might be on the right career path, probably not, but
Yeah, he's a little too messy, I think,
yeah, but like that's what he'd like.
as it stands.
From a meta perspective, I think Thug would be an awesome gunslinger because
No question.
yeah, like he's not. I don't think like from his own perspective, he wouldn't want to be that guy that goes out and like engages in gun duels. He'd just want to get the job done as quick as possible. But from my own perspective, that'd be pretty freaking awesome. I think from Inian's own perspective, she'd probably want to be
Like a big muscly fighter?
Yeah,
Better
I was thinking like a big muscly fighter because like she's already pretty sure she can beat up everyone in fist-to-fist combat, and like if she dropped the magic already, like there wouldn't be any pretense like, you're using buffing magic. No, she'd just be beating them down. So yeah, I think she'd be like a monk or a big muscly fighter or a berserker or something. It'd be something that lets her strangle people.
That's just important.
And then from a meta perspective, what I think would be cool for her would be Bard too. I think Bard would be very cool.
Dude, they could go on tour.
Yeah, right.
I still like her as a blue mage, but
It would be like a Simon and Garfunkel
that's
situation, except that
talking,
Marcus gets to be Paul Simon.
Are we talking not table? If we're talking not tabletop classes, blue mage or red mage, like
cool.
if we're going Final Fantasy, yeah, the color mages.
all my classes are Final Fantasy. So.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, Inian as a blue or red mage, 100%.
Trigger would be a lancer.
Oh, okay. Praise, please. Anyway, somebody asked how bards even work in the TI-verse, and I'm curious about that too. Are they just like
they play
super-
sweet tunes?
super
Dude,
good about singing music? Like just
I'd think that it's people. Sorry, Jay, you probably have this better than I do.
Oh yeah, it falls under the same category as things that people like to categorize as magic.
Yeah.
There are entire subsections of like wizards really like to classify things. It's their favorite thing. No, they love classifications, and magic that uses the voice is an entire like classification of magic. So when bards get too good at singing, they start to write them off as like, yeah, they're a little wizardly going on. And when they're really good, they're going, yeah, they're a little sorcererly going on. Like, this is as far as mages go. So a lot of bards who are really good at just singing are considered mages by accident, and they'll get a diploma in the mail one day and be like, what is this? Why do I have this? I'm part of a metal band named Blunderbuss. Why do I have a diploma now?
Oh my god, can we do like a side project where we're just the members of Blunderbuss on tour
Yes!
across the free
We've already
isles?
got our first song.
oh
What's it
no,
called?
No, we don't.
No, we
What's it called,
don't.
Jackson?
No.
I don't remember.
Vito.
Yeah, nice. Good call. But,
Okay.
yeah, like so bards work a little like that. Mostly they're storytellers, poets, writers, whatever. But because mages like classifying and calling anything magic that's vaguely incomprehensible, they're probably they're considered arcane spellcasters and mages too. Yeah, like but bards aren't like that the classic aren't necessarily the classic version where they're like where they have a wide range of skills. They could be very specialized or very jack of all tradesy, depending on their experience if they traveled or whatever. Because you could be a bard and just write poetry all the time, and that's cool.
Totally.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's fucking awesome. And like, but all your points are into fucking
Reading that poetry real good.
reading
And
the
also
poetry
writing
really
it first.
good. Yeah, I guess that would probably be the more important part.
So, like, wisdom and charisma?
What was that?
Wisdom and charisma?
Wiz charisma.
Wiz Chariz?
Yeah.
Charisma.
Chariz?
Yeah, dude.
Wiz Chariz.
But what does it really take to write a good
That should
poem?
be a rapper name. Wiz
Wiz
Chariz.
Chariz.
It takes strength. That's what it takes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes power.
Demon Hunter has asked a few times what our shortlist for tabletop streams will be, and if it will be 3W plays or 9 Shrines plays.
Okay. I was actually thinking like
Alternate?
Yeah, I
or
think
not-
alternate or something.
Not like switch off every time, but I was
Right.
thinking
Right.
like
But just every now and then, it'll be this or that.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we'll do
yeah.
a little bit of both of those. We'll be ourselves and be our characters, depending on
I
how
can
we're
list the
feeling
ones I
about
was
it.
thinking on.
Go for it.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure that there's crossover, but there's one in particular that I wanted to.
Fiasco, Call of Cthulhu, Made RPG. There are a few custom games I want to run. I want to do 5th edition, and one of my friends is interested in the game. And there's a really cool one we got sent called Spell that I really want to play too.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
that's
sent a beta for a game called Spell that I really want to check out, and we're gonna try and do that as one of the live stream things. It's really cool.
Yeah. Really cool.
Really cool.
I still need to read through it, actually, but it did seem very cool.
It's kind of like, I mean, I'm terrible at saying this is like that, but it strikes me as being very Pratchett, like very
Yeah.
Terry Pratchett. Like when I was reading through
I
it, it
love
was-
me some Terry Pratchett.
Yeah. It's right up our alley. The
Mhm.
dude that made it is super cool.
Yeah. And we might be doing one that's inspired by a certain video game also. This might
Oh,
be
yeah.
cool.
What?
Might be really
That
super
rhymes
cool.
with
Yeah, you just
bad cats.
What?
Bad rats.
Jesus.
That rhymes with funsions and. That's it.
You're
That's all.
Also,
Oh,
we're going to try to get something, like, this is just a personal aspiration of mine, but if there isn't something that, like, isn't some sort of tabletop something or other that I can throw together that involves stands and lots of punching, I will be
Yes.
really upset. That's gonna happen if I get my way.
we can only hope.
Oh, so the other night, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to. I think these guys have heard this story, but this is
Which-
just
which guys?
so egregious. You three.
okay.
No,
You can't
the
just
other,
say you three.
Jesus. But no, like I'm talking to Jackson, and I'm trying to pick a fight with the guy for reasons.
Oh right.
I say to him, hey Jackson, you know your stand? Your stand's name is That's How I Beat Shaq. And there's no answer. And so like I'm obviously like those are unforgivable words. You stop that, you drive
Those
over
are
to the other
fighting
guy's-
words.
You
Those
drive over
are-
to the other guy's house and you fight him in real life. So I go on to say, and its evolved form is Baha Man. It's like if you don't know, that's the guys who sang "Who Let the Dogs Out."
If you don't know, you haven't lived.
Dead silence from this guy, and I was just so upset in that one moment that
You
guy did.
conveyed to me multiple times how upset you were.
I was like, I am so upset right now that this guy did not just pick a fight with me.
I think we were like in a call doing something, and like it was kind of quiet,
It's just
and most of the call was populated with silence. And then like every 30 minutes or so, you'd be like, I can't believe.
I
you
can't
didn't get
believe
upset about
how can a person say to another person that their stand's name is "That's How I Beat Shaq" and not get a response?
How can the devil turn the blue sky black? How could a person call another person stand? That's how I beat Shaq.
So what kind of defense do you have for that?
My defense was, duh.
That's not a. Is that a defense rolling with?
That
the
is-
punch?
That's
that
not
is-
a defense. That's an
Roll
acceptance.
He rolled with the punch the hardest I've seen in my
Roll with
life.
a dribble. I'm fine with that. I had a really good stand name that I forgot. Oh well. I guess it wasn't that good.
Locomotive Breath is still like
Locomotive Breath
so
would be a
good.
really good stand name, and I almost feel like it's been used.
Locomotive Breath?
Yeah.
Like in the series? I don't think it has.
Are you
Sure, I feel like somewhere in Steel Ball.
Regardless, we're just talking about JoJo again.
Yeah, well, I love
What
it.
happens? Everything gravitates back to JoJo.
Yeah. But we're gonna try to do something JoJo related, probably, maybe. I don't know. Stans. I want
I'd
Stans.
love to, yeah.
I want to.
We like our JoJo. We like our
Yeah.
stats.
Quite a lot. Problematically so.
No, I'm excited for Maid RPG mostly.
Yeah, me too.
Is that going to be
No,
one
that's
we
gonna be
do
great.
in character?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I kind of want to make my own maid. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
like I kind of want to DM that.
All right, yeah. All right, how many of us, raise your hand, how many of us are going to, like, fight the system?
What?
All right, well, I guess that wasn't clear enough. You know, like making a really thug dere maid.
Thug dere.
Yeah.
You should be executed for crimes against language.
But if you already couldn't predict this scenario being as twisted as possible, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can overcome it together. That wasn't a joke. That's like.
All right,
Probably.
all right. Really quick, James Howell, yes, that was
Yeah.
a pose in the
That is
JoJo manga. That was absolutely a pose.
Good catch.
We're doing that in real life constantly too.
Yeah,
so.
we like our
We
JoJo
love the
poses.
poses.
Oh, so we had to go on a roller coaster once and pose for photographs.
Yeah, we JoJo posed in the photo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
Foss-
those. You
Foss
need to show me
freaking
those
nailed it.
pictures.
We didn't
That's 'cause
buy
Foss
them
is-
because we're cheap.
Oh, yeah,
But Foss nailed it right as he went by the
You
camera.
guys should have
doing that
taken
exact
pictures of the picture. It's that simple.
Oh my god! Like, okay, let's say theoretically you work at Six Flags and somebody's trying to take a picture of their picture. Would you slap the camera out of their hand?
I'm working at Six
stand.
Flags. I wouldn't fucking care.
I would slap the camera out of their hand.
You're just always looking for an opportunity to do that, though.
You know I am. Jackson, hold this camera.
Is it yours?
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Once Matt gets back, I might be right back too, so that I can get some agua. I ran out of water.
What? Jeez, man. You're gonna drown yourself in the whole ocean.
All this shouting uses up a lot of liquid.
It's.
Uh,
All these poses are really boring because I don't want to spend too much time attempting.
that's fair. So are these just like gonna be, you know, village NPCs?
I guess so.
You
Like,
should draw a non-humanoid one next.
Yeah, like a fuzzy cat box.
Don't even talk about the cat box.
what's with you in the cat box,
I
dude?
don't know what's
It's a recurring joke between Jay and I.
That's a shitty joke.
It is a shitty joke. When do we not have shitty jokes? Point to one. I can't see you pointing.
He's right.
I don't actually know what Better Angels is, NLR.
What?
What is Better Angels?
They're the shitty angels, like Panty and Stocking, but then there are other angels, like
Like
the other ones. Alright, this is... I'm gonna skip to the non-humanoid one. It's hard because I have to fit in the, like this humanoid zone for the portrait.
Make it suspended on like a make it tight like wrapping itself around a shovel. That's why it's out there. It's wrapped around a shovel.
I'll put that in the idea pile.
Eyeball tied to a shovel.
Oh, I've got
Like
one.
Neversoft.
So, what about like a it's kind of fuzzy. It's shaped like a box.
Boss, leave. I have the power to kick you out of this live stream.
I guess you do.
I am back. What did I miss?
Oh no!
Is there mutiny in the ranks already?
Yeah, Jackson's threatening to start his Iron Gauntlet rule.
Iron Gauntlet.
I like Jackson's Iron Gauntlet rule.
Do you?
It's
Yeah.
The one where you're
Nice.
put through the iron gauntlet.
Oh, where
Let's start
pig
with some
bat?
shapes.
Some shapes?
Some
Yeah.
shapes.
A triangle, a square, make a polyhedron.
Like
Wow.
a polyhedron.
Make a D20.
Make a
And
D20.
turn that,
Make a D20.
turn that into a monster. Yeah, perfect.
I like this one. Draw a horse with armor. Do it.
Oh yeah, from that sketch you did last time. Horse.
Did they?
Horse? Yeah, draw a horse, but with armor. Dude, draw a horse. Draw a horse right now.
I don't remember horse.
Horse. He's a horse. That's it. Dude,
Well,
draw a
now
horse.
All right, I'll
there's
draw a new horse.
speculation about whether or not he really is a horse or if he's
Shut up.
something else.
Shut up.
I don't know. Have you seen his certificate of horseness?
That's an alligator.
Yeah,
That's
way to ruin it.
What?
Oh, weird. Oh, that's a creepy alligator grin.
oh.
Perfect horse.
So does Marcus actually make money off of his books? Let me answer that for him.
Yes.
No. Exactly.
Okay. Well, the thing is, any money that's made off of the books goes right back into the books. He
That's where
wants,
it keeps it.
he wants wide circulation of these. Also, the sprinting press just tends to eat all of the excess cash.
It is
Oh.
made of trees, after all.
So does that mean that there's just a gamut of Ashling the Next Stabbers that are printed on money?
Probably, actually. Shit, why didn't I think of that?
Okay. I know you're drawing a horse right now. It's great. But, get this: frog with pompadour.
Oh, that's good.
I feel like we're getting further and further away from what was originally supposed to be work.
If he's not going to draw a horse, he needs to draw
I am.
pompadour right now, right this second.
Or yes, I knew it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just horse.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know that
nice.
thing. It's pretty nice.
I bet you
Yeah. Frog with pompadour.
guys.
That's mine.
Is that number one spirit folk? How about a spirit folk that's kind of like a beetle?
How about a
Fantastic.
super sexy spirit folk that shoots invisible razor butterflies everywhere? How about that?
Hey now. Hey now. Yeah.
It's just like a rabbit.
Okay.
Okay, alright then.
Cool.
Butterflies.
Nice.
Perfect.
You're not drawing Pompa Frog.
All right, I'm trying to think of something actually not terrible. I mean, Papa Frog's
okay.
great.
Yeah,
obviously.
I mean it's Pompa Frog. He's got like a motorcycle and
Okay.
a sledgehammer.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna try to draw something without any type of mask too. So it's gonna be a challenge.
What are some good animals?
I'm not gonna draw an animal.
What are some
wanna
good
Good
animals?
animals.
No, I don't want any trash animals. What
I'm sick of them.
why's it gotta be based on an animal, man? Why
It
don't you just
doesn't. I don't want to do that anymore. Come
Alright,
on.
fine. What else did you base it on?
I don't know.
Like a box?
his mind's eye.
Yeah. Will you ever think of that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Okay. You know, while he does that, let's answer questions.
Yeah.
I think so, yes.
Let's take the pressure off Jackson.
Yeah.
All
Come
right,
on.
pressure.
Under pressure. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
You know, like that hit song.
Copyright infringement, and then we get sued. Thankfully, we can now
By
pay
Jimi
for
Hendrix.
copyright infringement.
We can what?
We can now afford to infringe copyrights.
Oh yeah. Da, 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 da.
Legally.
But that's all.
Yeah, just that little bit.
All right, go on, Ed. Do something.
I'm
All the
looking.
pressure.
Oh,
Let's see. Alfie asked if I think it was Alfie asked if there have been any notable fan arts lately. Honestly, all of it is super amazing, but like that's kind of a cop-out answer. Yeah. In particular, I really liked the one where Ash was signing. That's cool. Like I said before, I really like sign language.
That was great.
There was also.
I'm trying to refresh my memory here.
Twitter just recently, like an hour ago. Oh, we've been streaming for an hour.
Whoa, no.
Yep.
Any super sexy Gregor fan art?
Oh yeah, there's been some super sexy Gregor. I like it.
Has there?
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, on the Twitter, just recently, like an hour ago, somebody did an Ash and Pigtails, and that was great.
I'm still waiting
God.
for.
I'm
still waiting for.
Elfie did fan art of the shadow armed group hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite. Thank you very much, Elfie.
I'm still waiting for the sequel to super sexy Gregor fan art, which is Chinian fan art, which is Indian but ridiculously ripped with a giant chin.
Oh no.
Yes. We'll put that in the sexy TI calendar. It's 1 month long.
Yeah, before it gets taken down, before we get a cease and desist from the government.
Yeah, from the government.
From Barack Obama personally.
What are each of the main NPCs like drunk?
Ash can't really get drunk.
I had a really extensive answer to this that I emailed to someone.
Oh, I just realized it said it said NPCs. So get off stage, you three.
Okay, just exit left.
Thog is
Chinian.
Chinian, yes. No, Thog is okay, Thog has a few stages of being drunk. There's buzzed where he's pleased, he's still quiet. Then there's a little inebriated, which is like, yeah, he's actually talkative, he starts to have a good time. Then there's drunk, which is, yeah, he's quiet again. So you wanna aim for that inebriated zone, and that's generally where he has a good time.
But once he gets like mega drunk, does it loop back around to super talkative?
He has never gotten that drunk before. Hasn't had a reason to drink that much.
Oh man, we should have a Let's Call all about trying to get Thog that drunk.
He's like, he originally had he's got a bottle of something stored away for such an occasion that he had set aside, but that never came about. So he's never gotten that drunk before. Always wanted to, but saving it for something special. Kier's got a more classic curve, let's say. He starts out obviously very chatty. Very enthusiastic. He gets more of that. His inebriated is even more that. He's generally just more rude and thinks he can get away with more. He's under the impression, he reverts to old tendencies, which is he starts to think he's alone again, and, he stops thinking about the people around him, so just kind of does things like pick people up bodily and put them elsewhere. That's him inebriated. Dead drunk is probably just the really friendly, annoying guy who keeps telling you how much he loves you, but then probably brings up something that he likes about you that's kind of a diss. It's I love the fact you can't take a punch. You gotta jog glass.
So soft.
So soft. He has never gotten to that point before, also. But, yeah, that's not a long way off.
Had alcohol before.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Big time.
When?
You sort through the remains of a recently abandoned nation, and you find a lot of things in bottles that you drink all of, obviously.
That's fair.
Guys,
Brianna,
what am I doing?
Everybody, that looks awesome.
Oh, dude, that's
keep
really
going.
cool.
That's really fucking cool.
Everyone name an obscure Thrilling Intent character that you think needs fan art.
Oh god.
Oleni. I'm just gonna say it. We need some sweet Oleni fan art.
Is he obscure or a main character?
The mainstay.
He's the secret protagonist, but he's obscure enough right now that I think we need some sweet fan art. Maybe a jacked Oleni with a stand, or just normal old man Oleni. Whatever is good.
That's all the fan art we ever want is stand.
Yeah,
Sir Dunstan. Sir Dunstan's mine.
Oh man, I love Sir Dunstan.
He's my favorite.
Colfus. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Colfus. I liked Colfus.
Yeah.
Mostly
I
Sir
like
Dunstan, though.
First decent human being, Ashmat.
Rat or Maximilian?
Hey, wait.
Probably because they both have masks and I'm a stupid
Could
asshole.
they be the same person?
Don't even.
No. So,
It's dude. Now just draw an unhappy face on the vase, and it'll be a haunted vase.
it's more like a lemon, which I shouldn't have pointed out because now it is.
Oh no, I saw lemon.
I saw vase. It doesn't look like a. Do your lemons have nubbles on the end?
Yeah, well they
Yeah.
do.
Oh,
All right, let me change it up. I'll just.
make it a vase.
Oh man, these people are all like referencing things from the very first arc. It's
Gem
great.
salesman.
Oh, no.
Gem salesman.
With Rat
Gem
Thompson
salesman.
Shire.
Gem salesman.
Oh man,
Like,
that adventure that we thought
I
was
l-
Ash, but then
I love our very first arc, but like I cringe just a little bit looking back at it.
Oh, yeah.
I do too.
Gem salesman.
I generally try to remember that it doesn't exist.
The first arc ain't like it's bad in terms of like production stuff. Like got the post.
It's bad in that we were very new.
No, like I think mostly the post is new. Like as far as us, we weren't as bad as we were in the Golem arc. like
characters did not have art.
yeah, like if I went back and remastered it, I think it'd be freaking great. Like
The Golem
Cool.
arc?
no, not the Golem arc. That's shit. That's utter shit.
Unsalvageable.
No. I'm being a little too harsh on it. As I said, it has Sir Dunstan, the greatest character of all time, in it. But Jackson, draw Sir Dunstan.
Oh, I should draw Sir.
Draw
God, it's so
Sir-
complicated.
Draw a Sir Dunstan portrait.
Look, all right. Also,
Bring him back, and I will.
Okay.
Is that
no, if
supposed-
you draw the portrait, I will bring him back.
Well, fucking shit. I gotta find his original pog real quick.
You'll
I do
have
miss Sir
yourself
Dunstan.
a deal.
It
Dude, that actually looks sweet.
does. I like that a lot.
that is very horizontally wide and is going to take up a lot of portrait real estate.
Oh, why don't you
Oh,
just
very
shut your
horizontally
face?
wide.
Why don't you just shut your face and enjoy the cool art for once in your life?
No, I'm always
crab
thinking
hand.
about how
You
many
dainty
infantry
crab
I have to
hand.
jam onto the screen. It's like
Okay, here's Sir Dunstan.
in one of the most recent episodes, it was just like, oh god, Kira's saying things, but there's 5 characters on screen already. What do I
In front of
do?
everybody.
Pop in left. There we go.
Yeah. Just like have him poke his head down from the ceiling.
Yep, that is
like-
usually what he does.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to make the canvas so much bigger for Sir Dunstan.
Hmm.
You're welcome, Faust.
Yeah,
Sir Dunstan.
Nice.
Sir Dunstan.
I love Sir Dunstan.
Oh man, I
What
gotta bring him
happened to him?
back.
Did he die?
No, he told you to follow your dreams, did
Yeah.
you?
Colfus and Sir Dunstan fought off the Golem Horde on the dock while we escaped on the boat with Thog.
Yeah, and did
That's
you
right,
even
yeah.
for a second follow your dreams? Like even
Yeah.
for a second there. Did you?
No, I don't think we
Then
did.
you're letting him down.
Wow. Oh no.
He had yeah.
He had yeah.
He had his arms are kind of like collapsible and unfoldable, so like if you don't want to draw him with his arms all deployed,
How many
you
arms
could-
did he have?
Fucking 4.
I'm down with that. I already drew a four arm.
What you call it? Like, yeah, this is. I think. Oh God, I don't know if this went into the original thing, but Colfus was constantly messing with the number of arms he had. So
That's
like,
right, yeah.
yeah,
a lot of that changed from like
Yeah, it did.
blades to what ended up in the
yeah.
episode.
Well, it's because the Golem arc was a lot longer and nothing really happened, so I cut a lot of it out. But there was a little more. There was a lot more exploration of what happened in the intervening month and like what Dunstan's role was, and like Dunstan had a lot of modifications made to him. Oh God, if Kieran Colfus teamed up, it would be fun on rebuilding Sir
Unstoppable.
Dunstan.
Oh, you should clarify Colthus's spelling because I've seen people.
COLFAS.
What?
I'll type that in chat.
Wait, before you type it. No, don't type it.
I'm not
Probably
pressing
not right.
Is it
Um,
COLFAS?
I
It's
need a-
CULTH.
Is it?
CULTH?
Colt
I-
man.
I am.
No. Video. I've got it written down. I've got it written
Nailed
down, you dinguses.
That's how it's spelled right there.
Dingus.
Perfect.
You know, that is Sure.
That's just
Don't say that.
crowdsourced straight from the. Yeah, we'll get you an actual spelling here in a second.
It's definitely spelled Colthus.
Yeah, it's Colthus.
F.
S.
TH.
No, it's not
It's F.
TH.
It was
F.
spelled TH and
It was
something I
spelled
read.
F. I guarantee you it was with an F.
I guarantee you.
I got it. You're
I will
making me
fight
look
you.
at the character dictionary again.
I
for all
will.
my spellings.
I will search my computer for the POG.
The Pog is the Pog
You
is,
named all the pogs something stupid.
Pog is called,
Exactly.
the Pog is called Independent Golemancer. It's no help. I
No,
just,
it's called COLFUS.
Yeah,
I was
COL.
wrong.
F-U-S?
it's COLFUS. I have them
Let
down.
me type that out.
COLFUS.
COLFUS.
R.
Perfect.
No, that's how it's spelled
Quap.
right there.
Perfect.
Quap.
We cropped that name out good.
Yeah, I did spell Varandir with a Y. My naming process is I come up with the sound of the name and then I write letters. They don't always align. Sometimes they do. I consider myself blessed on those days. Most of the time, I just
think you did pretty well with your names, man. I like your
Yeah,
names.
no, I love the names.
Thank you. They're unique.
Actually. Yeah. I like the names.
Thanks, man. Oh, whatever happened to the Spirit Sherpa? Okay. That's
That's a story for.
That's a story for, I guess, right now. It's ultimately up to your own interpretation. What happened?
Wow,
to the
that's the
Spirit.
copyist cop out I've ever heard.
Because after you see what happened in Wiz High, was it just a delusion Marcus sent to himself in the past, or is Marcus just a crazy person?
We may never know.
We may never know. Marcus is probably
Marcus may never know.
either way. Marcus is either messing with himself or is insane. So
Yeah, one of those two.
one of those two.
Does one kind of fall under the category of the other?
No,
Maybe. No. You can
No,
mess with yourself
no.
and be totally
That's
sane.
not to say that both might not be a little bit true.
Yeah. Yeah. But I figure the Spirit Sherpa was eventually digested by Marcus's subconsciousness, and
Or the Spirit Sherpa. Well, the Spirit Sherpa wasn't real to begin with. It all turned out
obviously, yeah.
just
Or-
an
That
illusion
would be Marcus.
that,
Marcus was his own spirit Sherpa.
Sure, technically, like if you want to get sappy about it.
If you
Yeah,
wanna get
I do.
Oh,
stupid
okay.
about it.
I want to get sappy about it.
Yeah, just take your sap somewhere else.
Okay.
Whoa.
Maybe I will.
Wow. Wow.
Maybe I will.
Oh, so yeah. I mean, would you guys? I feel like we haven't really done any of it yet, and we've already been streaming for an hour plus, maybe. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. But
It's almost 2 hours now.
then we should probably maybe field some questions about Patreon if anybody's got questions about that.
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So yeah.
Did
does
we mention
anybody-
it's monthly?
Yeah. Did we
Don't-
mention it's monthly? You can change. Like, it's possible to change your donation amount.
You can
to
cancel.
sign up.
We won't hold it against you.
Yeah, we won't hold anything against you. Sign up for one, get us to say, like, if you sign up for one of the tiers to get us to read your fic, or, like, get us to admit that we murdered somebody, and then change it to the $2 tier next month. That's totally cool.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that nobody's, like, surprised that there's a recurring subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's just
that's
something
like
to
a
keep in
not
mind.
fun surprise to find
Yeah.
out. Speaking of which, I think Google Drive has been charging me $2 every
Yeah,
month.
Google Drive's
really?
charging me too.
It's
Huh.
yeah. I was getting charged as well. I actually just canceled recently.
Google, come on.
It's like $5 a month.
No, it's two. It's $2.
Two? Oh, it used to be $4.99.
Yeah, they
I think.
lowered it.
Well, maybe it's split between everyone. That's not.
But yeah, if anybody has any questions about Patreon,
oh,
toss them
here's a good-
our way.
Here's a really good question. When will the imp names be collected? We're going to contact everyone on the 15th of every month. We're just gonna, since we're dead center of the month, like we started this thing dead center of the month. We're just gonna 15th of the month is when we're gonna send out all the emails, talk to everyone, like start to get you your rewards, start talking. 15th. 15th. 15th.
Patreon works with at the end of the month is when
Yeah,
everything goes.
Is
through.
when everything is billed.
Yeah.
So as far as sending out rewards go, we should wait till the end of the month and then send everything out once everything's confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess end of the month then.
Like we'll collect it before that.
Yes. Yeah. We'll We'll be in touch. 15.
Yeah.
will-
So, yeah, like stuff like the stuff we'll already have, like the vault and the the supplement stuff that isn't personalized. You'll be able to
Check out on the 15th.
you'll be able to have it as soon as everything goes through. But for stuff
So
like
next 15th is
Oh.
when.
Wait, what?
Am I understanding this right, or
God, are we
No.
bad at this already?
yes?
No, we're bad
Okay.
at this already.
Well, here's how it works. Like right now, whoever signs up as a donator pledges a certain amount of money. At the end of the month, that is all billed and goes through to us. So it was my understanding that at the end of the month, once we see everything that is confirmed, then we will start sending things out.
And those things that we send out immediately will be vault access, the supplement stuff.
Okay.
But things
We'll be
like
contacting you about imp names and stuff
Okay.
and whatever else.
things
you
like
want.
art
Okay.
and stuff
Oh,
that'll
end of the
take
month. End of the
that'll
month.
take a little
Okay.
bit, actually.
I gotcha.
Sorry for
I
any
gotcha.
confusion.
Yeah, it's okay. I was the one confused here.
Yeah, no, I actually didn't know it worked like that. Thank you for clarifying.
Hey, no problem.
Um,
Elfie, you can absolutely request that I cover a song instead of writing an original one. Yeah, I like there is just the one disclaimer where it's probably just going to be me with my crappy acoustic guitar. So like, don't expect me to.
I could lend you my kazoo.
Yeah, no, I could have a kazoo in it too.
It's got a little spit stuck in there.
Feel free to request anything. If for any reason it's just like too horrendously difficult, then I might contact you and say like,
Fire
hey,
in
can we
the
do something
flames.
else? But yeah, and anything you want.
Freebird.
Oh, I would say that
Johnson and Pompadour.
it probably shouldn't be much longer than like 2 minutes 30 seconds or so, but like it really kind of it's flexible. Whatever.
Can we pay in Meanshire Mondo bucks?
No,
I
absolutely not.
Racist.
In fact, you should probably burn those
Racist.
very quickly.
I like a slow burn. Those. Brings out the flavor.
In the Mondo
Ooh.
Bucks.
Racist.
You're real hung up on this racist thing.
Yeah, stop saying it. People are gonna believe it because it's true.
I just can't deal. You just gotta accept the Alarani sometime. Like at some point, you're gonna need to get over the fact that
We
Meanshire is the
accept
future.
some Alarani, just
One
not all
and a
of
half.
them.
And a half.
Two.
And a half. 1.5.
Oh,
What?
Who's the
Pharaoh.
half?
Pharaoh, I actually know how to play Let Me Drive My Van Into Your Heart. That is something that I learned.
That's
Sorry,
that's
they're mentioning
made up.
Steve. She mentioned Steven Universe songs.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Yeah, you're trying
and
to...
I learned a song from Steven Universe, so yeah, that can happen.
Nice. Got some good songs in it.
Everybody watches that except for me. Jeez.
It's
You should watch it.
Yeah, I'm
great.
going
Watch
to
the
because
show. It's really
the
good.
color palette is phenomenal.
I've seen the color palette. It's good.
Yeah.
Now that Gravity Falls isn't on the air again,
Yeah. And Gravity Falls used to be the one with the rockin' color palette.
No,
I still like Gravity Falls color palette better. But you know,
just watch Steven Universe.
I
It's
like
so
both
good.
of them because they're different.
well, one is right and one is wrong.
Oh, there you go. Classic Jackson.
That's me.
Wait, that was the wrong sound effect.
Oh, classic Faust.
What's Oh, right. Okay, I got you.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I got you.
You got it. No.
Oh, that's
Shit,
that's an important question. What's the exchange rate between Meanshire Mondo
I
bucks
was
and
just
murder
gonna say,
bags?
I feel like we were talking about something important before we tangented.
This is okay. How do I put
Who
this?
would accept me Mondo bucks?
Well, the thing is, the exchange rate is worrying in its efficiency, and that you're paying in essentially monopoly money, right? It's way too efficient to get a murder bag out of that. All things considered. That aside, it requires a lot of Meanshire Mondo bucks, yeah.
Like we're talking Chuck E. Cheese style. Like
Oh yeah.
Like
you're gonna
like
need a
you
lot of
trade in-
tickets.
You trade in a lot of tickets for that murder bag.
I assume that the Mondo Bucks have like a horrible caricature of the Guildmaster's face on them. that correct? Am I correct in that assumption?
What you call it? Since he, yeah, no, no, probably not.
Speaking of monobucks,
There is a head to that corporation, if you'd remember, and it may or may not have her face on it.
oh yeah, she needs fan art.
Yep.
Karen?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was right before we started the not reboot. That's what we were calling it, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Season 2.
Yeah. Deck of Disaster, where everybody got a portrait. So I
Yeah.
had a portrait.
Yeah,
of her, but
there's
we
a
never
portrait
used it.
sitting there that never happened into a thing.
Oh well.
It
I like that design because I came up with it.
might get used eventually. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Maybe
I mean,
maybe the
fucking
next
better.
maybe the next arc has something to do with that country that everyone's super
What
racist
next
about.
arc?
Hmm?
What next arc?
Yeah, these guys don't know anything about anything.
No,
No.
you're just talking
Nothing.
about the fact that all the characters die at the end of the season.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're bringing in the new cast of teens. Try to appeal to a new demographic. Kill off the olds.
No, we're moving forward with Thrilling Intent Boy Band Edition.
Oh,
Teens,
man.
teens and Marcus pretending to be a teen.
Sir Dunstan.
Oh yeah, you should draw Sir Dunstan. No, that's too much work. Never mind.
Oh.
Sir Dunstan is looking
He only gets
Look at
one
that.
pose.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, yeah. Like, does he need any other?
I was gonna say like various hand signs since he doesn't have a face to
No,
communicate
you
with.
need to. Okay,
That's,
I'm gonna.
That's possible. Fuck hands, though. Am I right?
Yeah.
I actually have a suggestion about the hands. Leave the make the arms as separate images so Foss can freewheel them.
Oh yeah, that's good. He does the tornado thing.
Yeah, since he's a golem, just make them wheel around fully slapping
Well,
people.
how would that
Have
work?
fun, Faust.
I'd only be able to. How would that work? I'd need at least 3 images for like each arm to demonstrate that it's turned around.
No,
Like,
you just
no.
like literally
It's a golem.
put the rotation point right here and pinwheel it.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a golem, it's fine.
Alright.
It's fine, dude. This is the
I'll
way they're
figure-
drawn. This is the
I'll
way I
figure-
demand.
I'll figure something out.
We
Dude,
already
that's-
figured it out. Dude.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
that's the best idea. Handshake, Jackson, handshake. Freewheeling 360-degree handshake.
God, I love Sir Dunstan.
Yeah.
Varandir has a portrait.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it does.
That important character.
Actually.
I mean, yeah,
Actually,
like
what?
Well, I mean, maybe not important to our lives, but in fact is a very important character.
kind of like Horse.
Yeah. I miss him.
I miss Horse too.
We all miss Horse, dude. We all miss him.
Yeah, I miss this guy.
Oh. He's gonna have a wrestling belts type look to him.
Dude, yes. God, what would be on it? I don't know. Did you ever play
It's
Guilty
just gonna
Gear
be
Jackson?
like reminiscent. It's not gonna be an actual.
Did you ever play Guilty Gear Jackson?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I
Then.
mean, you can just.
I played Guilty Gear.
Shut up!
I know.
I
It-
never played Guilty Gear. You've talked to me about Guilty Gear, Jay. It
Yeah,
sounds
like main character has a big stupid belt with rock references all over it, which is, I think, pretty fitting for Sir Dunstan.
yeah, definitely. He would definitely be into like hair metal and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
anything. He'd be into any form of music. Really, all of
Any-
it.
Every last
Any.
bit of music.
Every last bit. He
Yeah, that
thinks
makes
his
sense.
voice is absolutely dynamic, just like him.
Hmm.
Just like his new golem body.
That
Are you
portrait is looking sweet, Jackson. I'm liking that a
I
lot.
gotta bring my A game for the done master.
The
Oh,
Dome Master, yeah.
that's a very good question. Does Dunstan have a face under his mask? I want Ash to ask him that.
No.
In universe, that's gonna happen. That needs to happen.
Okay, vamp for me for a bit. I'm gonna go get some more water and maybe like a snack.
What is with you and water and snacks?
I never went to go get that first glass
Why?
because I was too busy having fun. Okay.
You
Okay,
gotta
go have,
knock
go
that
have
off.
fun somewhere else, man. Come on.
Yeah. This is
Gotta-
work.
Fine,
Don't you bring
fine.
that shit in.
I will go have fun somewhere else. Please. Be right back.
I was talking about anime in chat, which is pretty cool. Oh, I just
Really?
the
Fate
Phosphor.
Zero, watch it, yeah? Huh?
Yeah.
Fate
Fate
Zero's
Zero's really
great. Unlimited Blade Works great.
Yeah,
I
if
just,
you don't watch it, get out!
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackson doesn't mean it.
Not
Just
my
ignore
I
it.
don't.
I just
Get
just
out,
finished Hunter x Hunter, and it was like freaking life changing. That was that's my new favorite show.
I need to watch all of that.
I need suggestions for what to fill the horrible
Dude.
void.
I've already told you. Finish Death Parade and watch Rolling Girls.
Okay.
Just do it.
Okay. But if you're looking for a great show, Hunter
as good
x Hunter,
as Fate,
Hunter. I don't know, dude. You haven't seen this show.
Yeah,
It hits you in all the feels.
I've seen the way it looks, and I'm not a super fan, but
Yeah, well, it looks like that. Yes.
yeah. I mean,
Yes.
it's gonna
But
look
of
like it.
course. So yeah, I need suggestions. Other than, well, the one that
obvious
Matt
ones.
just, yeah, the one that Matt just threw at my head. I also read all of Tokyo Ghoul. Manga's awesome. And I'm reading Shokugeki no Soma, which is about cooking, so I'm hungry all the time. God, I don't know why, but like my favorite thing, what I'm a complete sucker for in everything, is people getting intense about dumb stuff, or
Yeah.
not dumb stuff, but like,
That's why Yakitate
stuff.
Japan was so good.
yeah, exactly. Like, oh my God, the hype is spread cooking. Like,
So
they get so
fucking
into it.
cool. I love it.
People just sweating all the time. Is sweating an emotion? I'm pretty sure sweating is an
Okay.
emotional state, and I like that state.
I'm just gonna keep saying that because I don't like it so much. Alright, he's got
I'm
big
I'm-
square hands.
I'm collecting good show advice right now.
Oh, Parasite's
Okay,
cool. I
so-
need to watch. I need to watch the rest of that. I read all of the manga ages ago, and I watched the first few episodes, and I need to get back on that.
Yeah, I've heard about JoJo's Weird Journey. I'm thinking of trying it out.
Juju's Strange Travel.
Yeah.
Geo's bogus
Adventure.
road trip.
Road trip.
Oh my God, Geo's bogus road trip is something
Oh
I'd
my
be
God.
all over.
That is
Yeah.
great. Oh, I read a whole ton of Hajime no Ippo. It has like over 1,000 chapters, and I read like 800 of them. What is my life?
One Punch Man. That's what.
You gotta do the Dempsey roll, kid.
Gazelle Punch.
I have been there. To Boxing Town.
Yep. What are we talking about?
Anime mostly.
Ah, it's my game.
Surprise.
I was just saying I've just finished with Hunter and I need to fill the hole in my life.
Yep.
Yeah, I finished Hunter 2, and I also need to fill the hole in my
We
life.
all need to fill the holes in our lives, guys.
Have you watched Death Parade, Faust?
I haven't finished it. I started
Finish
it, got
it.
to like. Yeah, I plan to.
The first two episodes are really
finished it.
brutal.
Yeah, no, like I almost didn't keep watching after the first episode because it's really like a very visceral experience. But I'm glad I kept going because goddamn was that good.
Yes. Well, regardless, thank you for the show suggestions. I've got
Yeah.
a lot of them now.
Yeah, Geiger.
So,
the Doses we've seen the
It was
Botokas.
great.
yeah,
But,
I know. But what are some other questions? I had some good ones. I had some real humdingers.
Is that good? Is that good?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, come on,
it's
dude.
Really
you know
not.
what a humdinger is.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't.
Yeah,
I saw you at the strip club. You know what it
ding.
is.
I saw you.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
What?
That's right.
Meanwhile,
So I always kind of wonder about this because it's something like I like or enjoy when I'm going into like some new bit of like material. Like I don't know. I used to play for you rather than vice versa, Faust. And I'm just wondering what it's like to what your thoughts were when you were going into the new arc and like what you guys were thinking about or something. Like
Honestly,
that was always the most interesting part to me.
Honestly,
Going
I hope I
somewhere
don't
new.
fuck up. I hope I don't fuck up. I hope I don't fuck up. Like,
Oh.
yeah, because it's mostly like, for me, it's mostly just like anxiety of being able to properly portray this character that is so cool in my head, and like sometimes hitting it, but not quite getting there every time. I was also really excited to explore Honoron just because like.
me too.
You did like a brief on it. You sent us like a here's like what you can expect to run into type of thing. With that
Yeah.
expedition to Onorant document.
Yep.
And I was really excited to like what really gets me going.
In
is-
sunny Onorant, you will encounter many people, all trying to fist fight you.
Yeah, like
This
What
Dragon
about the
is,
beach
like-
episode, by the way?
This is where Colvin is.
That's a
from.
tomorrow
Like,
problem.
sold.
Okay, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I was just really excited for all of the new characters because my favorite part is like watching the interplay, like with everybody and how they interact.
Yeah, I can't wait to kill them all off and or add them to the group.
Oh
Yes!
yeah.
But you're excited to have Mercenary number 4 in the group.
That's the one with the hat, isn't it?
That's the one with the hat.
I fucking hate the one in the hat.
He's one of my new favorite characters.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because of his secret.
Shut up. Yeah, no, like one of my favorite things was always going to a new place and being like, okay, how's the game master gonna lay out this new land for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering about your thoughts. The characters are cool. Like, that's a cool thing. Jackson draws very nice portraits. I attempt at many different voices, succeeding at some, failing at many others.
Yeah, not like your voices are always really impressive.
Not always.
Was that one?
Huh? Yeah, that was a really good one. I call it pen and mouth voice man. Pen and mouth voice man.
Nice.
He's a spirit folk. He's a
I see.
badger.
You shouldn't put pens in your mouth.
What?
You shouldn't put pens in your mouth.
Do it. Do what you want,
Yeah.
Whoa!
Do whatever you
Frost.
want with your life.
Mom. Follow your dreams. That's what
Yeah,
Dunstan
that's what
would want.
Dunstan would. Okay, can you put this portrait behind a sparkly overlay of Follow Your Dreams?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. Nailing it.
So how about them sport?
How about that sport ball?
Don't.
No.
No.
No, we're not going to discuss the sport ball.
No.
No, we're not.
How about?
All right.
Oh yeah, the
Sport ball
beheaded
days are
mercenary.
over.
The beheaded mercenary did call Zeke a pretty lady. He does
Oh.
that. It's
Yeah.
unbearable.
The hatted mercenary is the
Very
worst.
Oh,
I hate that guy.
It's how he talks to literally anyone.
Nobody's
It's
quite
a
sure
good
what
voice,
his
yeah.
dialect is.
Yeah. Cowboy.
Yeah, it's cowboy dialect.
Yes, cowboy.
It's clearly
Okay.
cowboys. I
Do
don't know.
cowboys exist in TI?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
one.
He's one of
Clearly.
them.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Wow.
The evidence is
I don't-
right in front of
Raised by cows.
I don't know if we've gone over the story of how he got his voice, but it's actually
Ugh.
really funny. We were talking about character like a map booted in and like they were set to the wrong things like I think somebody was getting a drink or stuffing apples in their mouth or something.
Yeah,
and
sounds
right.
and Foss is like making some inane joke about the guy being like, yeah, somebody's getting cowboyed at, and we're like, cowboyed at? He's like, yeah, you know, hey Gil. And we're like,
Yeah, you see it a lot down here in
I
the
had a voice for him. That's now the voice. Thank you.
What was your original voice? I need to know how much I should regret my offhand joke.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, like well, he didn't. I have voices
Because
for
like I drew him as a background character.
well, I have voices for the mercs in case you do that thing you do of randomly walking up to someone and like asking them their life story. So like I had a voice in my pocket. It wasn't a good one. It was it's like the classic like deep gravelly growly cowboy voice, and then Foss fucking no, but Foss stupid cowboy voice instantly replaced it, and my God, is it so much better now?
Better or much worse?
We truly are living in the brightest timeline.
Oh.
Go.
You guys will get to see our practices.
Oh God, yeah. One of our
Oh,
Patreon rewards was showing the practices, and that's gonna be it's gonna be fun. We've also got some outtakes I've been saving up. Like
Yeah, we've got a lot of outtakes.
lots of Jackson eating apples.
Yeah.
Hey Jackson, you ready?
Yeah.
And Foss was going on and on about how he had to eat apples for some reason. Then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show him.
No,
Well, but
it's
then you
because
just didn't stop eating apples. Was the main.
I
Well,
was
they were
giving
tasty and I was hungry.
advice. I was giving advice, like you were like,
And
"What
I
the fuck
took
are you eating." I know, but then you kept taking it.
Okay, so you want me to just? I'm never listening to you again.
Eat,
How's
eat
that?
one apple. Eat one
I
apple.
did eat one apple.
Oh, you.
I savored it.
That was one apple.
I'm just impressed that you made it last that long.
That was
It was a good apple. I wanted to take my time.
That was like 2 hours of eating an apple.
It was starting to get really brown.
Oh, we just got a question of how many hours we logged into Skyrim. Let me boot it up really quick, or gotta get on Steam.
Skyrim.
Oh, actually.
My old account got deleted for some reason, my old Steam account, so I don't have that logged, but I can tell you a lot.
Yeah,
lot
I got a
of
fair
time.
number. I'm not gonna get a specific number because I don't want to be depressed right now. But
I've got well over
It was mostly in
1,000.
the first
I've got
couple
well
weeks
over
for me.
1,000 in modded Oblivion, but Skyrim unmodded. I know I beat like I played it for like probably about 50 hours unmodded, and then much
the
worse.
modding is.
Modding said
I
it, yeah.
might have spent
You
more time
include the
modding it
time
than
looking
actually
for the
playing
mods?
modded version.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do you
Yeah.
is playtime upped by the time you spend looking for mods?
No,
Because
that's an entirely separate experience.
Yeah,
that's a different game.
Yeah, it's a
very
it's
important
a
dangerous
Skyrim mod
game.
game. The Elder Scrolls mod game. It's the best game.
Oh, I've only
Played
got
it since Morrowind.
I got all the Chivos in only 200 in a scant 208 hours. I played a lot of Skyrim.
Yeah. No, I've played a lot of the Elder Scrolls.
Okay,
too.
so there's a mod that lets you punch, but with magic, combining pretty much two of the best things ever. And there is another mod that changes instant kill animations, one of them into a suplex, so you would suplex people backwards and they'd blow up.
Okay, here's Monchamp. I mean Sir Dunstan.
Killing it.
Mod champ. It's a Skyrim character that you've modded forearms onto. One of the arms doesn't have a texture. The other is just eyeballs. The last is Cloud's Buster Sword.
Oh, I love big dumb anime swords.
Do you RP your Elder Scrolls characters?
I mean,
Not a whole lot, like a little bit, at least.
by
Yeah,
myself, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I always have an internal narrative running for my characters. The thing is, like, most of my characters and my things are, like, comedy-related, usually. So, like, it's usually like, yeah, no, this is the Punch Wizard. He punches people. God. His entire family was killed by fist fighters and also wizards at the same time. He vowed to master both of their arts to rain down with vengeance.
Someone's
Oh,
asking
wow,
about the
that's
April
beautiful.
Fools.
What about it?
Nah, just put it down. Put it down. No,
So was there a reason behind Jackson's part of the April Fool's video? Or is the chat
Not
right and
just my
getting
part.
sent to someone with no context? Okay. Can we get into the background of this? It's a little like
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
production-y, but yeah, okay. So we were doing our usual thing of like like
Being disorganized.
well, no, not even disorganized. It's we do like we were planning the Patreon thing for a long time. We were like we have a tendency to bite off more than we can chew when it comes to work. So like when it came down to it, we had a plan for Matt to do his 2 songs for the April Fool's thing. The Kier Don't into Kier song was all planned, but it came down to it, and Matt's like, dude, like I don't know if I can necessarily finish this. And we're like, okay, in that case, we can do something. We tossed around ideas, and Jackson's like, any song. And I'm like, dude, do you want to get together tomorrow and film a potato? So we did, and it was glorious. That was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that.
And now I heard rumors that very same potato was eaten.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I watched it, and I watched the living shit out of it and put it in chili. Like,
Yes.
ultimately, I didn't taste it at all because it was in a giant vat of chili, but,
You knew it was.
yeah, like, unfortunately, I did lose a section of it, the section that the Band-Aid was keeping attached, so there goes a bite or 2 of chili.
Dang.
But, yeah, no, it was a fun experience. And of course, I watched the hell out of it. I want to make it abundantly clear that I watched the living hell out
No
of it.
potatoes.
You suffered for this potato.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we wanted to film a scene with the potato going over the top of a dam. So we did, and it didn't do the thing that I expected, where it gracefully drifts down the river and comes down conveniently into the pool at the bottom of the dam where I'm standing. It got caught on some rocks immediately below the waterfall. So
we realized, oh shit, we haven't filmed the final shot.
oh yeah, we needed the final shot.
Nice.
Oh god, yeah. Like that was funny. But yeah, we haven't filmed the final shot, so I got to run under it. Jackson's running across the top of the dam to like get back as the dropper of the potato. I put the camera down, take my glasses off, like set up the umbrella there so the camera doesn't get wet, sprint under the friggin' waterfall. It's snowing out. It's the coldest thing I've ever felt in my life. I run, practically screaming, back to the car and hop in, and it's like, dude, what the hell did you do? I'm like, I'm right under the waterfall for the potato.
It was pretty amazing. I
There's
respect
also-
you for that.
Yeah, there's also a recording of me being incredibly wet in my car, yelling at the camera, being like, ah!
Are you gonna
got
make
the
that a
potato."
Patreon?
No.
God, no.
No.
Maybe when we add the $2,000 tier.
Yeah. See us for real. 10 million.
See us for what we are.
Didn't they just see Matt for 2 seconds?
I think so.
Surrounded by
He's not
goth
sharing
glow.
screen.
Oh.
Are you
I mean,
talking
it
about
was
just-
super foggy and like bright. I don't know if they got a real good glimpse at his face.
Wait, what is this?
Matt's camera.
My
came
camera
on for
was
a
on
minute.
for like 2 seconds when I had to reconnect because
Oh yeah, I
I
think
tried-
I'm the only one sharing screens right now. So.
Oh, okay.
No,
So they
it pops up. No, it
Oh.
pops up.
Oh,
in,
yeah, whatever.
I'm pretty sure it pops up in the bottom right-hand corner, maybe.
It
Or
was
like,
mostly your mic.
anyway, it makes me enable the video option to join the Google Talk. So I have to do that and then like stop it.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, but I did get if
thank
you've ever seen a show called Would I Lie to You, it's frickin' amazing.
oh, I love that.
I got my definitive Would I Lie to You lie, which is I once ran under a frigid waterfall to retrieve a potato. So
Oh, that's good.
it's a good one. That and I spent a year intern to myself. That's my other one.
Just this morning, I was like, okay, how do I phrase this on my resume? I still haven't figured it out.
Oh, there are also full versions of Kieran Dunn songs coming.
Yeah.
Like not ruined versions.
Not improved.
Yes, subtly improved.
You didn't see my air quotes, but they were there.
Yes,
I
yes, yes.
felt them.
Yeah, you felt them.
Oh, it is stuck on your screen, so they didn't see Matt's face.
Oh, great! I don't need to be embarrassed anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it's so embarrassing.
Oh, so embarrassing. So, Matt, your birthday was yesterday. How was
My
that?
birthday was-
How was that? I know how
It was
it was.
great.
How
It
did
was
it?
a lot of fun.
Yeah. I wasn't there. How did it go?
It was a lot of fun. I drove to Jay's house, and he gave me a solid steel D20 that I can use to kill people.
Darn straight.
Yeah, no, pretty awesome. And then we just we got sushi and played
That's
Smash
pretty
and
huge.
Mario Kart and
Oh,
lots
so
of fun.
me and Matt have an unbeatable technique for Mario
unbeatable
Kart.
technique.
Yeah.
We co-op Mario Kart. We
Yeah,
use
we
the
each
gamepad, and each one of us plays one side of the gamepad.
Yeah, and
It's
then
perfect.
we trade every time, so neither of us gets good at our job.
We're unbeatable. One person controls the acceleration and the drifting. The other person steers and uses items.
You were unbeatable to me.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, thank you guys. You are beautiful, chat. Thank you very much.
Yeah. We also take turns playing who's Mario and who's Luigi. This is important.
Acting
And
it out.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Well, why don't you give them a sample of?
I don't know whose Luigi voice is better. I think it's probably Matt's, but I'm gonna steal his line though. I don't know about that, Mario. There might not be enough spaghetti down there to break a fall.
This is, of course, old TV show Mario and Luigi.
Duh.
I don't know, Mario. Is there enough spaghetti to fill the pool?
Luigi, I hate to break it to you, but I unfortunately we had to sell Clip Clap.
Why did you sell Clip Clop? It's been my companion since I was just a little kid.
Sometimes, a horse has to work for his feed.
Don't tell me you didn't send him to the glue factory, Mario.
No, I sold him to our cousin, that Wario kid.
That Wario kid who works in the glue factory. What have you done? What have you done?
This
So
was,
sticky.
this was Mario Kart.
Last night. It was fun.
While trying to drive, each holding half of control. Yeah, it was a good time.
Yep.
I drank banana bread beer.
Yeah,
that was tasty. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got it because it was weird, and it was better than I thought it would be.
Nice.
I'm gonna try the toffee one soon.
Once
Your
you recover.
weird ass sticky toffee English beer.
Yeah,
Right on. That was
sticky
weird.
Toffee pudding beer.
That
is
is
what
just
it's called.
strange.
Sticky toffee pudding, beer, and sushi.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not the sushi bit, but that first part sounds really good, and the sushi part sounds good, like, separately.
Yeah. Yeah. Sushi's just good,
British beers are interesting.
to say the least.
Banana bread sounds good. Sticky toffee sounds good. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it was good. Man.
Fine.
So, Jackson, what's your favorite reason why you like Wario?
Favorite reason why I like one? Oh, are you asking me to tell that?
Kriana said, no, we already.
Okay, yeah,
But
you
Kriana says in chat, I love Wario for no specific reason. I think it's his charming face.
That must be it.
What's your. The
I
real
think it's
hard
my
hitting
head
question is why do you like Wario so much?
Well, as you may know, in Super Smash Brothers,
Yeah.
Brawl, he has an alternate color palette that's like pastel blue and pink. And so, you obviously
Well,
got
I
to come
didn't
up
know
with a
that.
voice for that. I'm the baby!
It's really solid.
Wah!
God. I have
Come and
nightmares.
change
I have
me!
nightmares about Jackson's Wario voice.
Oh, we also finally got headcanon for Waluigi.
Yes.
Some fucking
Oh.
vampire.
Wait, okay, but do you know the actual canon for Waluigi?
No.
By an official statement from Nintendo, Wario and Waluigi are not related. Waluigi is just some guy that Wario met. I don't know why, but I find that hysterical.
Is
Okay.
are Wario and the Mario Brothers related? Super Mario Super Twins?
I'm not sure if Wario and
Yeah.
Mario. I can't believe we're now talking about whether or not
Yeah.
Mario and Wario are related.
Shut up, it's important.
Yeah.
Also, yes, they are, probably, I think.
Look it up on the Super Mario Super Wiki.
The Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
Hey there, girls and paisanos! Okay, so that's all I remembered from that show for a long-ass time.
Yeah, I remember.
Gotta-
'Cause you weren't
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we weren't quite sure. We gotta perfect our impressions, Matt. Bring our
Well,
A game.
Let's go to the Himalayas at some point, and we'll just stay there for like a month.
And
perfecting
plum.
our technique.
The Himalayas. Okay.
Plum and eat spaghetti. We've got to that's for our inevitable horrific LP channel.
Oh, yeah.
Are we making a horrific LP channel?
Hell no.
Well,
We pretty much have that already.
Where we just let's play or whatever, yeah.
Let's play this game.
No, that's okay, cool, yeah. So what you call it? What's your
Baldur's Gate?
Okay, we've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate recently.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate too.
If there's any interest, it's a shit show, but we'd stream it if there's any amount of interest for it. You probably won't be interested after the first 5 minutes, and we've rested for the 5th time.
Yeah, it would be very much a you're watching us play a game, like not we're trying to make it entertaining.
Yeah, I think the game makes it entertaining.
It might incidentally be entertaining, but
when there's
the
4
game-
genies assaulting you with swords or whatever.
No, they're genies that are trying to get me to do a thing because they have a sword that I owned in a past life.
So we're playing multiplayer. And
are you
multiplayer
sure they're not just lying to you, Fox?
They could, in fact, be lying to me.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
multiplayer has some problems.
those sneaky genies. Is that genie racist?
Genie's probably right.
I'm not sure.
I don't want to be genie racist. I've just been burnt by genies before.
Yeah, that was my chosen enemy in one playthrough. Genies.
Yeah, we've been having a fun time. I'm playing as Rithman Fines, the wizard slaying wizard. My goal is to be the last wizard standing at the end of the day, so that I am the only mage remaining.
Well, my name's Demoinsy, and I'm a back alley surgeon.
Yeah, Des Moines is our back alley surgeon.
I have a spoon that is constantly in my mouth.
Yeah,
She sounds like Carl from Aqua Teen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa.
I'm playing Leon, the sword detective. This kind of got picked up halfway through the thing, but I now kill any other katana users and take their katanas, so that only I will have katanas.
It's pretty twisted.
He has
It
a
is.
lot of katanas.
Yeah.
I have like 7 katanas in my inventory right now.
I actually, hold on, I'm just responding to something. I actually have Pillars of Eternity. Like, I picked it up the other day, and it's just sitting in my Steam, waiting for me to play it. I'm really pumped.
I've heard good things about it. Let me know how that is.
Oh, so pumped. Yeah, like,
Be right back. I have to like turn my light on because it's.
I went through character creation, I'm like, holy shit, this is just like, it's just like Baldur's Gate, yes! This is exactly what I wanted. No, we're having a fun time. We're in Underdark right now. We found
Played
that.
since the
All
start.
right,
Feel
wait,
bad.
are we?
Yeah, we're in Underdark right now, and there are so many enemies that affect mines, and all of
Are we
our.
still stuck in Squid TV show?
No,
Boss,
we
you've gotten your brain eaten like 4 times.
You've gotten your brain eaten like you can't remember anything. They keep eating
I
your brain.
can't.
Fucking child. We're just beset by Squidwards at every turn.
But yeah, we discovered the only way to really fight enemies that eat your brain is to summon a bunch of skeleton bros that don't have brains, throw them in a room, lock the door, and wait for everything to resolve itself.
Oh,
That's pretty much all you can do.
I like the way that we defeated that. What the fuck was
The
it?
Troll King.
The Troll King. Yeah.
So we were fighting. We found a big evil Troll King at the bottom of this keep.
Well,
So
no, some lady was like, "Hey, our keep's getting assaulted by dudes. Can you go in there and like clean it out?" And we're like, "Yeah, all right."
yeah, okay, sure. I don't have anything else planned between being sword detective and wizard slaying wizard.
Yeah.
No, it's sword detective and wizard murderer are our titles.
Oh yeah. You're really intent on that murderer part. Like it's bad for business. Sword detectives find murderers. Finds. Okay.
You have to like what you do and do what you like, and what I happen to like and do is murdering wizards. Okay,
Right.
I've
but
got
nobody.
all these knives.
Anybody need a lock opened?
But what you call it? So we get hired to go into this keep, deal with this big bad troll guy. And we finally get down to the lowest layer. We've been having a lot of trouble with the dungeon because we're terrible. We found the Flail of Ages that made us slightly better, but we're terrible otherwise. So we get to the bottom floor and we realize we can't fight the Troll King. We're just too weak. Blah blah blah. Our tactic shifts from, okay, we gotta like fight him one-on-one. We gotta isolate the trolls. We gotta do this, and finally we're like, okay, our plan is, there's this closet over there. We're going to run our fastest dude into the closet with the Troll King on him, and then close the door.
Wrapping the Troll King in the closet.
So we got the Troll King and one of his friends stuck in the closet, dealt with his other friend, opened the closet for a split second, let his friend out, beat him down, let the Troll King out, beat him down, and then we locked one more troll in the closet, just, as a parting souvenir. We left the keep. The person basically badmouthed Leon to his face, like, if you were a warrior, we might have given you the keep.
And I'm standing there
you're
like, I am a warrior. I'm just a Kensai. I use a katana. Like, it's a little different, but I swear it's the same.
And they're like, I'm sorry, but we don't believe in that.
If you were a warrior.
If you were a warrior, and we're like, okay, you know what? Fine, we're gonna leave that troll in your closet.
Fine, and we're not gonna tell you about it either.
No. Oh no.
I hope they haven't opened that closet.
Yeah, there's also a lot of fun multiplayer glitches, like one of our friends is playing as David Bowie the Druid.
Yeah, his portrait looks exactly like David Bowie from Last.
It's David Bowie the Druid, the vampire slayer, right?
Yeah, he fights with 2 clubs, saying they're his stakes.
Yeah.
But,
so he beats vampires to death with his stakes, thinking he's killed them, wanders away only for the vampire to revive. And the story repeats.
I'm gonna go back to playing Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface Killer.
The creepy
He's a more
Australian
deep
with the
character
juggalo face paint.
than Vivian.
Oh no.
We don't need any more whatever the hell Ghostface Killer was.
Yeah, you do.
It was a juggalo Australian, right?
Yeah, I think it was
Australian.
Australian. But I think, like,
in me now.
I think our entire party deals physical damage except for me, and even then I'm a Wizard Slayer wizard, which, if you didn't know, Wizard Slayer's a horrible class because you can't use artifacts, because you're allergic to them or something. That's what I say.
Gross.
Yeah, no, my character is horrifically allergic to magic, except for his own magic. He's like a hypoallergenic cat. Allergic to other cats. But, so he's not allergic to his own magic, and cheetah paws, which make him run at double speed, which he keeps on constantly. Yeah, like, so I can't equip anything magic that would improve my magic. So I'm basically not good at all. And then everyone else is some sort of hit them with swords, and then Demoinsy, who's a cleaner.
My favorite part is how Demoinsy can become a conduit for, like, the arcane plane.
Oh yeah!
And just turn into a glistening avatar of pure force, and then just whack everything in her general vicinity with her clubs.
Yeah, she has lots of clubs of undead slaying, because we have...
well, they're technically maces, so like two maces of undead slaying.
We had an excess of those.
I think I accidentally killed some of your skeletons at one point. I'm sorry about that, man.
It's okay. Like, I would have had to kill them eventually. They're probably made of magic.
Probably.
They also work for nothing. It's great. I also have a magic sword now. It's my friend. It's my only true pal. Whenever we have
We're looking downcast.
No, like
my only true friend. Oh.
If there's any interest in that, like, I think we're gonna be a little busy with the Patreon stuff coming up, but, like, we're gonna get back on that train. I'm sure. It's like Baldur's Gate 2 is, like, the most fun I've had in a long time, and, like, that's saying a lot because I
would we make a new playthrough, or
no?
So we just, like, let people in on halfway through the thing?
Yeah.
The story
is approximately.
And we should probably, I mean, I'd personally want to do this one on Twitch just to keep, separation of
church and state.
Shitty LP. I was gonna say that, but was like, probably shouldn't. For some reason.
Man. That's what I'm here for.
Alright, good. But yeah, I just want to keep cool, thrilling, intent things separated from LPs.
Also, there's like copyright stuff. I don't know.
Is there? I'm sure.
We'll figure it
It's,
out. I don't know. man.
YouTube is interesting in that
Yeah.
regard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, if there's interest, we'll do it. I just didn't think there would be.
I didn't think there would either, but that kind of seems to be the name of the game.
Also, like me and Fausto play it usually, even if it's just the two of us, and try to tackle 6-man content with 2 people. It's resulted in a lot of strategies such as, okay, I'm gonna summon an ogre in the apartment, and if we can't kill this guy instantly, and the ogre doesn't die, the ogre's gonna live there forever, and this is now his apartment.
Yeah, there's an
There's no-
ogre in the city that just has an apartment now.
Yeah, because I originally summoned him to kill a guy. We killed the guy without the ogre's help. Then I'm like, oh, I'll just use the ogre to hunt for traps. There weren't any traps like on the floor, and ogres, as you know, can't open cupboards. It's rule number 1.
Clearly.
And the game glitches, and he won't get unsummoned, so that ogre just lives there now. That's his house. We drop by occasionally to see him. We also got a glitched dog in the planar sphere, which is basically a planar sphere is basically like a big ball that travels through dimensions, and we killed everyone in the planar sphere, and they didn't want to give it to me because I'm an untrustworthy mage and all that because of all the stabbing. So we left it in Dog's care.
Yeah, we gave the planar sphere to Dog.
Yeah, Dog's the best. I love Dog. He's going on adventures. I look up at the stars and I see Dog. No, like, also we summon infinite copies of Demoinsy since we can't heal ourselves.
That was weird. That was kind of weird.
There's about 50 Demoinsies in that planar sphere, too, along with Dog.
That game is so good.
The one of the main reasons, good question, that our milestone goals are like that is, we just, like, I don't know, we didn't plan.
Time?
Yeah, we didn't actually expect to get to that one immediately. Like
Yeah.
that was really surprising. Like, thank you guys so much once again.
Thank you. It's incredible. It's really crazy.
We're gonna come up with more milestones real super fast
Definitely.
once we figure out how to do this stuff.
How to do the thing.
Yeah. My number one flaw.
Holy crap, Ray! That Gregor GIF is awesome.
Yeah, these are awesome.
That is so cool.
I want to see it.
It was linked here. I'll Skype it to you.
Appreciate it.
It's in the
Can't be
chat.
bothered to highlight and copy and
Yeah,
paste.
I know. You can't do it. Check that out. It's great.
Oh,
that's awesome.
So cool.
And yes, this is how we play video games usually.
Pretty much.
When we could get everyone together, it's usually like we
Yeah.
usually come up with some sort of weird running joke that we keep going through the entire thing. We kind of build up a stupid narrative always.
Yeah.
Like always.
Like always, it's my
Why can't we
favorite
do
thing.
that? Yeah. We did it in the Final Fans.
We do that in Final Fantasy, yeah. We do that in Smish Brothers, even.
Oh God, yeah.
So that devolves once again into us
Into
yelling
shouting.
our
Yeah.
Mario voice.
But any game that's vaguely like
You
RPG
play a character.
yeah, it
Yeah.
always turns into RP. Always.
Yeah, finger quotes RP.
Yeah.
Matt playing, me playing Final Fantasy 13 and Matt revoicing everything is, I wouldn't call that RP.
You're right. I'd call that art.
Yeah, that's art. That's art.
Art.
RP. Art play.
Also, if you're ever looking for someone to comment over your shoulder on a game, get Matt. He's really good at that commentary thing.
So they tell me.
Bravely default still. Everyone talking to Tiz about how his town blew up. Ooh!
Buddy! Rough!
Oh no.
Yeah, Tiz
Here comes
just
here comes the
hyperventilating.
PTSD.
Oh god, we played Persona 4, and
Oh god, yes.
Matt was playing as Kazuma Kuwabara. If you've seen Yu Yu Hakusho, is a man who yells "Sword get long" to
Sword grow long.
make his sword longer. It's my Yajirobe voice. They're pretty close.
My best friend's a cat.
My best friend's a cat.
Mine's not as good as yours, but I can appreciate it.
Yeah. I want a sensu bean.
Wait a second.
You want some sensu beans? What? But his character's name was Kazuma Kuwabara, and just running gag always was that he had a job taking care of kids at the daycare and missed it every single day.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Remembering too late each time, every time he went into the TV world, and just Matt in his Kuwabara voice turning on Sprint, running into the rain, yelling, "The children! The children! The children!"
Did you eventually like stop going to that job, or like it stopped letting you go to that job?
Yeah, I think
I don't actually remember that playthrough ended up like not really going anywhere. I ended up doing another one, this time playing as Roger Mexico.
Clearly it didn't go anywhere because, child neglect, and then you got taken down by Dojima, the authorities, for your child neglect.
That must be... Isn't Dojima the one who's neglecting Sonic?
Yeah.
The irony is not lost on him.
Okay, alright.
Well, we talked about video games for a long time. I think we should probably talk about Sir Dunstan's biceps again.
Probably. They're looking fresh. Some
is that?
fresh biceps.
Fresh biceps.
yes.
Moldy ass bicep.
Biceps so big you gotta call them thiceps.
God.
Ain't that an image?
Yes.
Yeah. Big old block meat fingers.
Yeah, I have the meat fingers too. They're so tasty.
They're so good.
Oh, you're not supposed to eat the meat fingers.
I can't hear you over there.
Oh.
So Matt, what's your musician's process? How do you write the songs, brah?
How do I write the songs? How do I write the songs? How do I write the songs?
Hey, I did that shtick earlier.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. That's a good question. It kind of varies from song to song, but like generally I'll just try and get in like a good mindset by thinking about the character who it is about a lot and just kind of like, remembering cool moments and stuff and just kind of trying to think of what makes them up as a character. A lot of the time this will yield like a few particular lines that I know I want to be lyrics in the song. From there, I just kind of pick up my guitar and strum around and try and find a basic chord progression. See if, like, I basically just kind of do trial and error until I come up with a melody and, like, and chords and stuff that I like. And then it's just a matter of kind of sitting down and writing out lyrics that are funny and rhyme, or mostly rhyme.
How much of the process is openly weeping?
Surprisingly not very much. I tend to
That's
have fun
awesome.
with it. Yeah.
That's freaking great.
Yeah, I tend to have fun with it. Although I've been in kind of a rut for a while. I need to.
An openly weeping rut?
I wouldn't.
No,
say.
that means it's working.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that the deal? Isn't that the deal with fiction writing though? Like,
Yeah.
start a Word document, weep openly.
That's my process for before we play. Like, you guys don't ever get to it, but before we get
God.
the session together, I'm just weeping.
Oh, I was wondering how you guys deal with your jitters.
Jitters.
Yeah, your
I
jitters.
just, like, I don't know. I kind of do what Marcus does, and I just kind of jump in with like trying not to think about it.
Yeah.
Just let the words start coming.
How do I deal with my jitter? I don't deal with my jitters.
I guess that suits the character.
Guys, I feel bad about this because I feel like I'm always the first one to go, but I need to like eat food and stuff.
Amateur.
That's totally fine. I also feel
Yeah.
like we've been going for an unprecedented amount of time. I don't know how long.
It's almost 3 hours.
How long have we
Owen
been going
Felty
for?
says. One second. Owen Felty wants me to sing a song, which I would be willing to do before I left.
Oh.
Oh ho.
Pass the
2
kazoo.
seconds. Let's see. I just don't know if my like mic is set up well for this. Someone mentioned Steven Universe songs earlier, so I'm gonna play a song called "Let Me Drive My Van Into Your Heart."
All right, do it.
Yeah. I know I'm not that tall. I know I'm not that smart. But let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart. I know I'm not that rich. I'm trying to get my start. But let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart. And if we look at a place, well, maybe that's okay. I'll drive us into outer space so we can't hear what people say. I know I don't have a plan. I'm working on that part. At least I've got a van. So let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart.
Yay!
And
Play Freebird!
fuck you.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
Thank
really
you.
good.
Yeah, no, like I looked online at some point to see if the chords were there, and they were, and I was like, great, I'm gonna learn how to play this. Anyway, I think I have to make my exit here. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, chat.
lot
You
of
guys
fun.
are all incredible. This was great.
Play Baldur's Gate
And-
with us, you dingus.
Yeah, man.
I will. I might not tonight, but I will soon.
That's fine. I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
doing tonight.
Yeah, fair. Anyway,
I know what I'm doing today.
so long, kids.
So long! Yeah, I know what I'm doing tonight, too.
I don't.
Oh.
You don't?
Don't I?
No.
Is it Coil?
No, I'd want to. I want to so bad, but it's not happening.
I have other things to do. Other things.
Special surprise on the channel.
Oh yeah, your stupid secret project that I don't want to know.
It's not even like.
I don't care.
Good.
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 I
Good.
don't.
Good.
You don't.
Good. Let's play Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh, I didn't even know what you were gonna say, and I
I said
started.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Ooh, how long should we keep
I
this?
thought you were gonna ask why, and I was
Yeah.
gonna say because you're filthy.
I should have set you up.
How long are we gonna do this, you guys?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was
Probably
just kinda-
whenever Dunstan has the sick pompadour.
It's gonna be a while.
No canvas space.
Gotta have the sickest Look, you can look at that head and tell me it wouldn't be complimented by the greasiest ass pompadour.
You're right. You're
Oh,
so
question:
right.
Did we watch Daredevil yet?
I haven't, though I have
I have
heard
seen-
a lot of good things about it.
No, but I have seen Daredevil 2000 and something or other, the old one. You know,
Does that
Movie?
doesn't? I don't think that counts.
No, that
one
counts.
definitely counts. It's
Yeah.
got Batman in it.
Whew, that's a good question. How much time passed between you guys having the idea for Thrilling Intent and actually posting the first episode? Like a year, right?
No, 4 months.
4 months.
Well, okay. Yeah, this is tricky because we did a pilot episode early in the summer that wasn't at all like Thrilling Intent. It was terrible. Then we recorded so like if that's starting off as like the beginning point where I was still like going into this project, you can probably tell I didn't know how to do Premiere. All my video editing experience had been limited to one class, and it was an Avid. So I had no idea what I was doing. So it took me a little bit to, like get the software, figure out But so from that it was probably about 6 months, I'd say. But from the initial recording, it was 2 months. Thrilling Intent 1, we recorded in the fall. Like late October, early November, and we turned out the first episode on December 10th. I want to
Sure
say.
about that?
Yes.
Because we
we-
got all the way to the Golem arc, and then
Yeah, like whatchamacallit? Golem arc and all that shit was late October, early November. Release on because we did a first run of like something that was a little like Massacre in Meadshire that we didn't use. Remember? Like 2 iterations.
yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah. That if you're counting that as the first one, we started recording material we used in late October, but we were preparing all through September, I'd say, and like even August. So depends
It feels like we were preparing for it a lot longer.
we started talking about it in the summer, but like we didn't act on it till fall.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
seems like such a short time now.
Yeah, it does.
Like, there was a point where we were way too far ahead
Yes,
of when stuff was coming.
Yeah.
that wasn't good. Mostly because we didn't know about how we worked, like if we worked well or not. I think we all liked the idea of getting really far ahead and building up a
Yeah.
backlog, but it drives you insane. Like
Yeah.
right now, I'm working on the episode, like the episode for Tuesday we finished last night, right? Like that pretty much got finished last night. Like we work really close to the deadline now because it led to some madness because eventually you lose track of like what's going on and how close stuff was and whether or not you're improving at all because you lose all perspective of time. And like what I like about this project and like sort of stuff that relies on your brain pan is as you do it you get better. Like you do legitimately improve, and not seeing that improvement is really maddening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It can
Do you
be.
mind if I? Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, do you mind if I tell them like when that was and how long?
I think the specifics of that are kind of like let's not.
Okay.
Like that's a little too specific. Let's
Yeah,
just say
you're
we
right,
got very, very far ahead, and it was a little it got a little nuts. Like
Yeah.
because we did get a lot better in the intervening time. It's just we didn't demonstrate any improvement on film. And if
Yeah.
you see a big jump in our playing, not saying where it is, but if you see a big jump in our playing style, that's where and also why.
Yeah.
So that's my sage advice. If you're ever doing this, work.
This.
It might seem cool to get ahead, but work close to your deadlines. You'll be happier.
Yeah,
You're
it's
ever doing
super
this,
important. It's super important to be able to see your own improvement, just so you
Yeah.
don't go crazy. Like it's
Yeah.
really and like have other people to see at it to you.
Nailed it.
Yeah, man.
Because like I mean I know personally I'm my own worst critic, and sometimes it's nice to
I
like.
don't know. Rod is kind of a dick.
Rod is just an awful human being, but no, like I'm my own worst critic. I am capable of like suspending that at times, but it's also nice to get an outside perspective, just because.
And be able
Somebody
to
else-
act on it in
Right.
relevant time.
Yeah. Somebody else will be able to notice something that never occurred to you to do or to not do.
So now if you're like, hey, Gear, you're a putz, knock it off. We can stop. I can stop doing that
Gear,
like immediately.
you're really slouching.
You're really slouching with the old method where it was like, no, you need to deal with me being literally the worst for forever, probably. You might
Yeah,
have to deal with that anyway, actually. No,
Oh no!
no promises.
Oh no!
Yay.
Hooray!
Yay.
So yeah, that was an interesting. Yeah, like figuring out good workflow was like easily the hardest part because
I'm still figuring out good workflow.
yeah, because like a lot of stuff that was really intuitive is actually kind of like not that good for you. Like a lot of stuff we just accepted as like this is a good idea wasn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sort of like the nature of it works against us because I want like descriptions of characters to draw as soon as possible,
Yeah,
and that just leads to us getting too far ahead of ourselves.
it's hard. It's also really hard to give him descriptions for characters that I can't spoil for him.
Yeah, that you can't spoil, and that like we've never interacted with them.
Yup.
Flying blind.
Yeah. How'd you get everyone on board with the project? We've always wanted to work together on something, and
We always have.
yeah,
Yeah,
and like I
since,
think
like,
I just
forever.
pitched this idea like first. Like it was like
Well-
where I'm like, oh, let's work on this, and it was just the project we started working on, and then that's like
And then we kept working on it. for a
originally we
while.
were planning on doing like more things. Like Faust had a plan to do actually a sci-fi version of something similar.
Oh God, you're right. That
but-
fell through quicker than.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
it's-
had a very real moment where I'm like, dude, like this is gonna be great, but can you physically handle that amount of work? It's just like, God. So like we were planning on it, but like
It's just-
we wanted to do something. We've been friends for a long time, and we just wanted to do something.
Yeah.
And this is just the thing that happened, I think.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's just
we've been
worked out
playing
so
D&D
well.
together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before this, we'd always like started things, but they never really
Never
went
followed
anywhere.
through.
They never went anywhere.
That's
There's-
the blessing
there's a lot of-
collaboration. Is that it's not just responsible for your part. If you fuck up and don't do your job, it kind
Yeah.
of screws everyone. You gotta
You gotta
you're
do your
forced to
stuff.
finish stuff.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So if you look back through history, there's probably a dozen abandoned projects of ours
Yeah,
floating out there. in the
I
world.
think on the internet you can find
No.
none of them. I know.
No.
for sure.
No,
None of them.
Shut up.
No, I'm not gonna give names, and it's not like even if I don't give names, there's literally no way that people will find them, and that's amazing to me. That we can have this and be like, it
This
exists!
isn't a challenge. Faust is being quiet now.
You have a veto.
No, but yeah, like that's how we all got together on it. But like, yeah, it's interesting. Like the way our group works has always been strange. It's obviously had its own apocalyptically weird problems. But that's not that interesting fun to talk about, you know?
Yeah.
Just know, like, whatever your process is, or however you're going to go about it, like, the people you work with are always going to have quirks. You're always dealt an interesting hand. Oh boy. Hey, Fuzz, draw bad.
What? Did somebody bring that
Okay,
up?
We're not. Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're not.
We're not, no. But what you call it? Like, yeah, I wouldn't sweat it too much. Our gang's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, we all hate each other.
emotions.
We all hate each other, and we all really just dread every moment that we work together.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like we're really glad we got this started, obviously, and it's been a blast to work on.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
The community is my favorite part, though. Admittedly, Thrilling Intent's great. I don't mean to downplay what we're doing, but the community is the best part.
My favorite part is my own smug self-satisfaction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's always fun. My favorite part is Jay's smoke self-satisfaction.
Darn straight.
How undaunting it is.
Oh, how do you guys decide what the cipher foreshadowing pages in the intro are? Jackson hits me up and he's like, dude, stuff.
Dude,
And I'm
I'm
like,
gonna
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I got some cryptic shit to hint at some stuff.
Oh,
People love it.
speaking of cryptic things, nobody picked up on it yet, but there was a cipher in one of. They're not going to find it, I don't think, because I mean, I haven't seen anybody blow up about it yet. But there was a cipher in the new arc at one point that nobody's found yet.
Oh, it wasn't a. Are you talking about my thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that ain't a cipher. That's just a dumb. That's a dumb like it's a spoken thing. It's
Yeah.
yeah. There's something fun in there. I wrote it in because I'm a crazy person, and yeah, like
We're crazy people too.
yeah, and ultimately it doesn't result in anything interesting or that you likely already didn't know. So
But,
But
hey, we like messing with you.
Yeah, we do.
But if you feel like scouring lots and lots of footage for pretty much no reward,
Yeah, that's more ad
there's
revenues
a
for us. Just kidding.
That's gross. You're gross. Now that's a question I want to see answered because how did we start doing the cipher stuff?
Jackson
did we?
decided he
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to mess with people.
All right.
Not mess with people, but I was like, truthfully, I was watching Madoka, and they have the whole witches language.
Oh,
That is cool.
that's what started like the cipher. What about like all the? What did we foreshadowed before that?
Oh, plenty of stuff. This was just like the next step, I thought.
Right, it was the step up. Okay, I got you. The
Like,
next level.
Yeah, including little thingies.
Yeah. And I'm going to include more thingies. Look at the background stuff.
Yeah, thingies.
Yeah, thingies.
Hide Marcus Jr. places.
Uh,
In the he doesn't actually show up in the film, I want to say, but in a last call we did, Marcus Jr. was tucked into the background. Didn't wind up using the footage from that, unfortunately. But
There's a lot of stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
we were gonna hide Marcus Jr. in the background of last call, just out in the woods. Hey Jackson, have they thrown enough money at you to get cipher numbers yet? You dingus.
Ooh, wow, making me feel really guilty all of a sudden. you know who I am. You know who this is. You know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you know.
I
5,
don't.
6, 7, 8.
I don't know. I
Oh
don't.
yeah, you know this. You know that. Get it?
Oh, I get it, but
You
No, you don't.
explained to me the way they worked, and I do get it. Yes.
Oh yeah, have you guys seen the numbers? Yeah, you have.
Yeah,
I've seen
you
the numbers.
you explained to me the system, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't have
Oh,
figured
it's
that
not
out.
really a system.
Well, yeah, you explained to me the logic.
Yeah, it's not random.
It's
Well,
not
it is
random,
kinda random.
and it does make sense, or at least it made sense after you explained it to me.
No, yeah. Not something you'd be able to figure out on your own, or anything.
Is that a fucking challenge?
Maybe. I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't expect anyone to figure it out in, like, the hour
you
thing was
posted.
posted.
We're gonna have to up our game.
Yeah.
We keep saying that, but it's hard.
It is relatively hard.
I think we've upped it some.
I've got
Question is, have they picked up on it?
in the next arc, I'll really up my game. This one, I'm focused on some other
Yeah, the
things.
Gods Are Gone arc. That's mostly.
Oh no, even after that, the next arc.
Oh.
No, the next arc. No, that one.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like it.
I don't even know what's happening after the next arc.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Day of the
Vampire.
Bunny.
Dracula's.
Stoked.
Day of the Draculas, plural.
Yeah, they can finally come out in the day.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Important question. Are there vampires in the TI universe?
No,
Me.
Are there?
they're Dracula's, right?
Dracula's?
I mean, you can't avoid some Draculas sneaking in. It's what Mom always said.
Oh, confirming or denying some of the theories. They're tricky because like so many of them come so like many. I will go out and say that some of them are correct, and some of them come absurdly close to stuff I want to do in the actual show. So like. That's the problem with answering the emails. I really want to because I'm a blabbermouth by nature and want to reveal all secrets instantaneously.
I
But
remember that.
I want to save it for the show. So it's always really hard. If there's an email I've missed, like shoot it back to me. I'm really sorry. Like I do try to get to every last one of them, but
In our defense, it's a little hard having 4 people share one email
yeah.
read whenever one of us looks like.
Yeah. Marxit is read whenever any of us read it. It's hard for me because like sometimes yeah, it's just tricky. But I can say like I'll definitely look at it, or I'll try my best to look at it and give you a response that will probably be very aggravating.
Yeah.
That's how we do. Yeah, keep an eye out for Gregor's magical past. 'Cause,
Magical?
you know, his ash, totally not magic. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you telling me that Gregor is totally not magic?
Yeah, I can confirm Gregor is totally not magic.
Nice. Also, yeah, what you call it? The bit about divine magic. Yes, it is still coming, and yes, I am extremely hype about it. Seeing if there's anything I can say to confuse you further. Well, if you've seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, think of the Pillar Men. That is all.
That's pretty confusing.
It's deeply confusing and completely worthless. But I will tell you that the Pillar Men are an incredible inspiration for a bit that I'm going to do coming up that's going to explain the divine magic thing. Pillar Men. Shirtlessness.
Yeah. Pose.
Rippling biceps. Posing.
Posing. Can't forget that part. Cannot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the one in charge of the posing, so even if he said not to.
Oh, very, very good point. Gregor's evil twin is magic, so,
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a wizard, after all.
He's captain of the wizard team.
I love the whole wizard high school.
I love that Gregor thinks that wizard is a sport.
That's probably my favorite series of moments. Just the sneaking in and trying to blend in of all of us.
Yeah.
Wizard Dan the Wizard Man. Gregor has a tragic past for a happy guy.
Seen enough blood to fill how many swimming pools?
3.
3 swimming pools.
Yeah. Three swimming pools.
You should ask some of the NPCs about their past. They're really good. Fucks.
Are they good? I want to, but everyone's always like, I jump in the hole. I punch the bat. I punch Colvin. I punch the demon. And Ashley's like, oh my god.
And yeah, I stuffed Ian's hat into her mouth.
Oh yeah, that was a good idea though. That wasn't putting my life in immediate danger.
I think it was.
I don't think it was.
You got to, yeah, ask about some mysterious pasts. You might be surprised what you find out.
Hey, Thog, tell me about your mom.
No.
Thom.
I don't know, Gregor. Why don't you tell me about your mom?
Mommy Hartway?
Yeah, he has yet to get past that phase ever. I think I'm poking at tragedy, but can't quite tell.
Sir Dunstan! He needs more chains, but I don't want to draw more chains.
I've got to like it. My number one regret is not being a better Sir Dunstan during that arc.
Well, now you're obligated to bring him back, so...
Yeah, and do better as him. Marcus and Dunstan's solo album
Buffs, yeah.
coming soon.
Oh, man. I don't know what I want to do with this now. Should I add a big D to his belt?
Yes!
Yeah, Dunstan, scratched on.
With blingy.
Oh yeah, let me just put a blingy dot.
Dancing Snoop Dogg on his belt.
Once you carve the D into the belt, do you guys want to call it? I feel like we've...
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Starting to get a little bit of a headache.
A headache, huh?
Love.
I have yet to see that pompadour.
That's true. So,
I don't want to spoil the pompadour.
if anybody's got any more questions, Shoot them our way.
That's your only chance.
No, there's plenty of chances.
Yeah, there's plenty of chances. Talk to us. We love you.
Place.
I'm not seeing enough dancing Snoop Dogg on that bill right
It's
now.
coming.
Is there any kind of Roman numeral influence on the numbers or influence from any pre-existing system? For the things.
I'd say they like Roman numerals. It's kind of logical, like how they go, like visually.
1 dash, 2 dashes.
Yeah, like you can figure out any number from that. Whereas, what do you call our number system?
What? What do you mean?
I mean, like English. No. Anyway, our number system, not thrilling intense, but Western
Right.
numbers. That's it's pretty much totally illogical what these weird squiggly marks mean and what they go to.
Right.
So it's not like that. It actually has a little bit of logic to it.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh!
First
Well,
of all,
there's
somebody
some-
has a comment that we were promised Dunstador. You need to sing Indian's song before we end this off, Jackson, as a way to end this off.
Oh,
Again, as a way to drive everyone away.
well, for
And then,
that-
are we going to revisit the
Yes.
lower levels of the
that's
prison?
the
of
question I
lights?
was going to get at.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I have my way, yes. If they have theirs, probably not. I am going to do my best to make them go back. That would... That...
We've basically turned the Prison of Lights into a tomorrow problem every day. Like, there's a giant monster in like this little place over here right by our house.
Yeah,
Are we
like,
just gonna ignore that? All right, guys. Okay, we're gonna ignore that.
what you
Do
call
you
it?
want to go in and fight it?
No.
That's what I thought.
Like that might actually be interesting to if we ever feel like doing a TI stream doing that, because
Thank you.
that'd be pretty interesting. Like it wouldn't be directly like I wouldn't want to go through and spend an entire arc just exploring that dungeon, but like as a stream,
Right.
I think that could be really cool. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, like maybe we'll stream that. Maybe that'll be a fun thing to stream.
At some point in time.
At some point in time. Like, the thing is, the best part about that is, I got all the maps made, so it's a lot easier than, like, most other things. So, like, yeah, if we can, yeah, let's figure it out. Let's do that. I saw another one. How many arcs does Jay have planned out, and does he know how many? Yeah, God. I got these insane, like, floor plan things of boxes connecting to boxes of, like, what the group might do. Basically, what I do is, I have my image of how they're going to act. It is always incorrect, and I always prepare contingencies. Usually the contingencies are wrong, but, I generally have, like, I try to plan for the route overall, and, like, figure out what they're probably going to do. It's, like... I'm pretty quick if I can pat myself on the back at like repurposing contingencies to work with whatever dumb choice they've made. But yeah, like in terms of like smaller plans, I usually have like a few alternatives for how a scene could go. As far as arcs go, I tend to play them by ear more often than planning them all out. I plan them out 100% on paper and then play it by ear absolutely after that fact, because I've got the way I'd write it as if it were a story, and I know that's not going to be the way it goes, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. It's always going to go better. But yeah, for all the contingencies, plan a bunch of contingencies depending on the scene. It's anywhere between like 2 and like 5, and when the contingencies fit none of the choices they made, repurpose them. Like, take some of those extra maps you made when they just decide to take off into the woods. Like, always have multi-purpose maps and tools so that whatever carries them to that point can be accounted for, so you're not holding everyone up to rebuild your maps or whatever. But yeah, that's a very good question. It requires a lot of planning.
Greg can dump all the tiles. He put a lot of points into jumping, actually. And he's just awesome. Yeah.
Well,
Well, I'm liking the look of that right now.
yeah, I do. I'm liking it too. He's got a good hat.
Yeah, he's got a good cheese puff. All right, I guess we're gonna call it.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you,
was a really
everyone, for
great
stopping
stream.
by.
And thank you, thank you everybody for
Yeah.
stopping by. And
Your
wow,
generosity.
thank you everybody with the Patreon.
If you have any questions,
Ah!
ideas, or suggestions, send them along to the email or tweet at us or even post it as a comment on this video. Like, we're brand new to this and we needed feedback, advice.
Yeah.
Anything you're willing to give.
Yeah, obviously we're going to be probably cooking up some more monthly goals to shoot for, I think.
Or to have already shot for.
Or to have already shot for, yeah. And then some more to shoot for.
Yeah.
Jeez. Like,
We're flabbergasted.
speechless.
I am
Speechless.
flabbergasted.
We're all flubber on the inside.
Yeah, and I do believe that they were promised an Indian song on the way
Yeah,
out.
play us off, keyboard potato. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Wait,
What?
What?
wait, are you gonna sing your song?
Yeah, I was saying goodbye first because there's no going back.
You gonna sing your song?
I got you.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
you.
Say goodbye. Say your goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Best.
Goodbye. Bye. Indian! Bam! 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 Down! Indian! Indian! Potato! 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 Yeah, no.